This is TSK, and I am Lie Owns. Let's go. Know what I mean? And we talking, and we talking the game tonight. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go solo for probably an hour or how long my nerves will let me. But from what I watched, it was pretty. It was a pretty good game. You know what I mean? We'll get into the Giannis injury later. But fuck, bro, like, whoo, that boy Bogdan came to play. Him and what's his name? What they call him? What they call him? Spicy Wings Lou Will. Whew. He is one of my faves, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was very impressed with Atlanta today. Like they looked like they was gonna win regardless if Giannis got hurt or not. So I respect it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put a dub on that. Like at least I know if the Knicks lost, we losing to a championship contender. Like we didn't lose to no mediocre squad. We lost to a good team. So you know what I mean? That just lets me know that we a good team. Like you know what I mean? Because damn near Atlanta's really good. They're really really good. So you got to give them props. Shout out to the fact that they balling, bro, and like they didn't have their best player tonight. And how much did they win by? I just watched something about Giannis injury. That hyperextending your knee sucks. I've done it, and it sucks. My knee hasn't been the same since. That shit suck. For sure, for sure. But what was the score? That's what I was looking for. I don't want to get sidetracked. And yeah, I just looking for the final score just to see how much they won by. God damn. So they lost by 22 points tonight. Giannis probably would have made up another 15 to the point, so they probably would have lost by like 8. You know? 7. That shit really factors in and that shit really matters. A lot of people don't think about it like that, but it really does matter that when you lose a person and you lose that production that he brings. So when you losing that production that person brings, somebody got to fill in those gaps and fill in those spaces. And you know what I mean? Yeah, we going shirtless tonight, On God. I ain't gonna lie. It was a good game, though. And I just watched the highlights. I was at work all day. But from what I saw, I wish I could have watched it intricately. But I will be watching that Suns game. So don't worry. Know what I mean? I will have opinions on that tomorrow night. For sure. Motherfuckers going crazy in the back. We're going to talk about that too. I know what I put in the title, but I usually be all over the place and I usually talk about mad different things. Try not to stay on one thing, Gets kind of boring. But I'm not gonna lie, there's nothing more I could say. Trae Young wasn't there, you know what I mean? I like Bogdan dropping 20. You feel me? If I'm being specific, like I like to see. I'll be specific, right? I live in Sac, so I watch Bogdan play. I've been to games. I watched him hoop. He won a game. I think it was maybe before the pandemic. We went to go watch them play, and he was hooping. Know what I mean? And we was out there, and I'm a Knicks fan, bro. And I'm like, go Bogdan. You feel me? So I knew he was a hooper, and I kind of wanted the Knicks to come snatch him. You feel me? But of course they didn't. So you got to move on. You got to live with that. And now look what he's doing in the playoffs. Imagine if we had that shooter. So yeah. So I really wanted that guy. So to see him stepping up for Atlanta, I'm not surprised. I watched enough basketball games to know who really got it and who really don't got it, bro. You feel me? Hold on, excuse me, peeps. Somebody messaged me and I need to message them back. But I really like this game, to be honest. From he just his jump shot is pure. You feel me? It's purer than the other Bogdan. You know, he's streaky like every other role player in the NBA, but I feel like he's good enough to be featured. They just don't feature him, you know? It'd be like that in the NBA. You'll be good enough to be featured and not get featured, you know? If they featured him like they featured fucking Trey Young, he probably scored 30 a night. You know? If you get to take 25 shots and you're an NBA player and you work on your game, you're gonna hit at least 8, 9, 10 of those. And on a hot night, 15. So that's a 40. That's a 40-50 burger. You hit that many shots in the NBA. For sure. For sure, for sure. And then Sweet Pepper Lou doing his thing. Fucking going bananas. But that we got to get to it now. The hyperextension on Giannis. Oh, it looked ugly. Mine was a quick little thing, so I can't compare. His shit went all the way back. And oh my God, when your kneecap slides like that, or not even your kneecap, when your whole knee slides to the back of your leg like that, it's a reason your legs go the way they're supposed to go, right? So you can sit down. Because if your legs went any other, if they was just like what we would call double jointed, you will fall forward. You know what I mean? So our creator knew the leg needs to go in a specific direction. And when it goes in the other direction, it doesn't feel good at all. So I can only imagine when that motherfucking pain kicked in, he was like, what the fuck? Because it don't kick in when it happened. It kick in after. And that shit kills you. And you be like, yo, what the fuck was that? What the fuck did my body just do? I know because I've been through it numerous times. Just playing street ball, you know? You hurt yourself and shit. You be like, damn, I gotta work, bruh. And then you gotta go to work with your leg all fucked up and take it slow and whew. For sure. And incrementally, that means slowly, those motherfucking injuries start to slow you down, man. So my best wishes for Giannis. I hope he has a fast, quick recovery because we don't wish ill will towards anybody, man. You know what I mean? And it wasn't a foul play or nothing like that. You know, his leg just bumped his slightly and he landed weird. You know what I mean? I watched something that explained exactly how it happened. And the doctor said that when his leg hit his leg in the air, his leg locked up, which he was basically saying that when his leg hit when Capella's leg hit Giannis' leg, it took away the shock factor from his leg, which made his leg lock up. So when his leg hit the floor, his knee wasn't bent like it should have been, which caused it to hyperextend, if I explained that correctly. But I thought that shit was sick because it went all the way. It didn't go all the way back because apparently he didn't break it, right? But fuck, it went further enough to where I was like, I grabbed my knee like, woof. Because I've gotten the basketball court and you start moving and your shit start burning and you like, damn, my shit still ain't right. For sure, for sure. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I want to see I'm really anticipating that Clippers Phoenix game. I hope that shit is tomorrow, bro. They better not play me. That shit better be tomorrow, bro. Yeah, that shit tomorrow. Oh, at 6 o'clock too. Yeah, prime time. I'm going live for that, peeps. Just so y'all know. I'm going live for that. For real. I feel like every time I do it though, every time I go through videos and I just be boom, they be hitting my shit for them copy. They don't be coming for me. They don't be coming for me. But they be like, so like, and I don't like being boring and shit. So let me find something I could just talk about. All right, so this is what we do. Let's look at the stats of the game, of course. I'm not a fan of neither of these teams, so I'm not interested in them, in the bigger picture of them, is what I mean. Like, if any one of them won a championship, I could care less. I would prefer maybe Atlanta go to the championship, but Phoenix win the championship. You know what I mean? Because I do want to see Chris Paul get it. But man, it's hard to see people lose, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When you don't like to lose, it's hard to see people lose. To be honest, but PJ Tucker played 27 minutes. Why didn't you just fucking put it in order? I got the shit all discombobulated. So True Holiday played 38 minutes, had 5 rebounds, 9 assists, and 19 points. Chris Middleton played 36 minutes, had 8, 5, and 16 points. Bobby Portis played, no, that's Pat Cunningham. He played 26 minutes, had 2 points. 3 points. That's not going to cut it, buddy. Bobby Portis played 21, had 7 rebounds, 7 points, no assists. Brian Forbes played 14, had 6 points. Thanasis played 4 minutes, had 2 points. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Milwaukee did not show up tonight. Where's Giannis' stats? Giannis had 14 in 24 minutes. Yeah, they was gonna lose regardless. You can see that for a fact. You can see that for a fact. Know what I mean? Matter of fact, just to be fair, we gotta go over. Look, Kevin Huerter played 36 minutes, had 6 rebounds, 7 assists, and 15 points. So he was responsible for at least, like, let's say 25, 30 points, right? 6 rebounds. Come on, man. John Collins did not show up. Where was he at? 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 points. Come on, John. Clint Capella, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 15 points. You got to do one or the other, bro. You got to either score or get them fucking boards, period. Lou Williams had 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 21 points in 35 minutes. That's decent. 33 points, 33 minutes for Bogdan Bogdanovic. His name is so weird. Like, his first name is his last name. It's weird. Straight up. He had 33 minutes, 3 points, 5 assists, 20 points. I keep saying points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 20 points. Cam Reddish had 23 minutes, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 12 points. Danilo Gallinari had 19 minutes, 2 rebounds, and 10 points. Onyike on Oak. What the fuck? Onyike. That is definitely Onyike. Okongwu. Yeah, Onyike Onyike Okongwu. Just got to pronunciate. It took me a minute. Onyike Okongwu had 15 minutes, 3 rebounds, and 7 points. Those, in the highlights, them 7 points look critical though. And Chris Dunn had 11 minutes. Was that Chris Dunn from Chicago? He playing 11 minutes and they scoring? I don't get it. They got Bruno Fernando too? Bruh, the NBA dudes just be saving dudes on a bench and just be harboring you like a fugitive. And then all of a sudden you unleashed. All of a sudden you unleashed. I swear it. But to be honest, I really want to see who gonna step up tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see who's gonna step up tomorrow. And fucking CP3, bruh. I'm calling you out, fam. You gotta hoop. You gotta hoop. You gotta hoop. I need you to hoop. I need you to hoop like you're not 37. Fucking blunt keep going on, man. I'm sorry about that. You gotta keep your shit right. For sure. I think I'm about to add. They said they need a description when I add. We lit. I don't give up. I don't fuck it. Yeah, but to be honest, and I like to say that, and people have told me that it implies that I'm lying, but I'm not. It's just a what they call figure of speech. Figure of speech. Now let's look into this Phoenix matchup, son. Because I'm going for Phoenix like they the Knicks right now, bruh. Somebody got to hold it down for the team till you know what I mean? Somebody got to do it. But it's Knicks till I die, though. Don't get it twisted. On God. For sure. And hit that follow, like, and subscribe. What the fuck? Facebook is a weird place. I ain't gonna lie. On God. Trying to see. Where the fuck is the hey, don't get me rapping on this bitch. Hey. I want to see a Phoenix. I want to hear what people think. I can't play it for y'all, but I could definitely react. I didn't actually see Game 5, so motherfucker always be at the job site, bruh. Paul George comes down, passes to Reggie Jackson. He shoots for the 3. Splash. 5-0 Clippers. Terrence Mann. Oh, he damn near dunked it on him with a reverse. Oh, God. Reggie Jackson coming down like that? Ain't nobody tell me Reggie Jackson was playing like that. I would show y'all, but they always striking me, so I can't rebroadcast that shit, man. Unless I show it and then you know remove the videos, like else I can't show that shit, son. They will hit you fast. They already got their algorithm right, bruh. You hit 1528. I said 15. 1525. Now it's 1825. Um, my man Cam, my man Payne been going in. Don't man. He ran underneath Boogie when Boogie went for the dunk. I get that you giving up size, but like you're not even gonna attempt. Like dudes don't even attempt to play defense, bro. 36-26. Come on, CP. What you doing? Oh, you getting punked by DeMarcus Cousins in your house? Crazy. Uh oh, that's a good block. You can't be going up with that weak shit. Oh God. That was definitely a fucking foul by Paul George, but you get away with that when you play physical. It's the playoffs. CP do got a clean ass jump shot though. I ain't going. I give him that. He be hitting the mid ranges. Paul George. Devin Booker, nigga. I'm hella itchy. Reggie Jackson high off the glass. Motherfuckers always going for the top of that backboard where that square is. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. He running through Devin Booker. Oh, DB. Splash. Devin Booker is ice cold with that jibby though. On God. It's too easy for CP. It's a free throw jump shot. Oh, PG. Oh, where was the foul? Where was the foul? Uh, Beverly coming down. Uh, ooh, push through and one. When you little, it's always an and one. Oh, oh, DeMarcus. Oh, you can't guard me. Oh, that was it looked like no, that was Marcus Morris. Sorry. Oh, Aiden. Yeah, you gotta step your little game up. Yeah, we need you to step it up. They forget the Marcus. Yeah, man. They forget the Marcus Cousins was a fucking 28 per game scorer. Easy. He looked like he finally healthy now. Oh, splash. Drop it to 5. It's a 91, 96. Oh, Paul George. 91, 98. 93, 98. 6 minutes in the fourth. Oh, Paul George comes up to curl. Goes it to Reggie Jackson. 3. Ooh. Reggie Jackson being smooth with that Jimmy. Reggie Jackson. Reggie Jackson. 110.96. Paul George for it wasn't a 3. One or two to 116. It was a good game. A couple players could have played a little harder, and then they probably would have won. But it was definitely a competitive game. Not as crazy as people that was making it seem. You know what I mean? For sure. I'm just trying to stream long enough to see if I can get a couple of homies on, talk a little crazy. Feel me? It might not be the night, but it is what it is. Feel me? Oh, my man Sharp. What's good, fam?
Yo, what's good, bro?
Shit,
I
just
was I was
chilling.
sitting here for a minute.
I didn't, yo, man, I was in my zone, fam. I was looking at that
Yeah,
video,
I know.
just got off work, bro. Like, trying to entertain. I'm learning. You know what I mean? So, just trying to see if I could keep myself going and shit. But
Nah, you doing good though.
I appreciate that. I appreciate the encouragement, my nigga, for sure.
Yeah,
But
just keep doing that.
because I
So what's good?
realized,
What,
we gonna get into it. But I was gonna say because I realized the fact that if I don't do it without people as well as do it with people, I'm not gonna be a good or
right.
good. You know what I mean? Got to create my own feng shui and flow to the shit. So regardless, I got to
Yeah, I
do it.
feel you. Yeah,
That's how
eventually
I
it's gonna
feel.
pick up steam, man.
Exactly. And I ain't even worried about that. I'm just trying to be more natural. You know what I mean? But what I was talking about
Yeah.
was Phoenix versus the Clippers tomorrow. We could get into Giannis and shit, hyperextending his knee. But I was impressed.
I
We could
saw
get
that.
into
I
that
saw that
first.
live and direct.
Yo. Oh, so you watched it.
Yeah, I watched it.
So
I watched that shit.
bam. So I'm gonna ask you this. Who you think was the main factor in that or nah, that's not a good question. Do you think Atlanta would have won that game if Giannis would have got hurt? Wouldn't have got hurt.
Yeah, Atlanta had it. I saw the way they was moving. You know what I'm saying? Their energy was right. You know what I'm saying? Like Lou Williams, he was playing so poised, you know what I mean? Like he just made every right play. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I watched
Like
the
he made
highlights.
every right play.
He didn't miss
I
like
was
the third
watching
or
that.
fourth
I'm like,
quarter.
yeah. Did he even miss a shot?
No, I think he missed. I think he went like 5 or 6 or I just read off the The stats. He had 21 points.
Mm-hmm.
It's not showing me the field goal percentage. I don't know why, but like the shot chart. I mean, but it's just
Yeah,
showing me
because I
like
was
he
watching
had
it.
21. But Bogdan
He
was
was like 6 for
balling.
6. Yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
nah,
He was. He was looking like how he looked when he played us.
bruh. I was just. Did you hear me when I said I live in Sac, so I watched him play. And I've been watching him play. But you like some players, nigga. That nigga could play.
Right. Yeah, he could
And
ball.
I'm like, when he was available, I was mad the Knicks ain't thinking, yo, pick him up. He's a sharp. Like,
Yeah, he
we
is.
need shooting. All this fucking
He,
tough basketball.
yeah, he tough too.
Exactly. He was like, come on. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Can we get some fucking fire on this team? Fucking
Yeah,
these.
that shit was real.
I hate to say it, man. I just don't want these dudes that's unsure they game, dog. I want somebody sure they game. Is
Right.
that too much to ask?
I mean, some people got it, man. Some people ain't got it. Some people they might have it later on. But right now, like me and you, we kind of on the same page. Like we want to see some W's right now. You know what I mean? You've been down too long.
I I don't think you know what the problem is a lot of these dudes is like not real fans, right? So
Yeah, I feel that way too.
no, it's the truth. And I'm not judging them. I'm just saying, right? While I judge them. Yeah, I'm from New York, right?
Exactly.
I wasn't born in New York, but I grew up in New York. And
Yeah, you know the energy.
I know what time it is. And I just know from the age of like 12, I've been a Knicks fan. I'm about to be like 34. That's a long time. Ain't nobody about to
Right.
change me with these. No. And when people say, oh, y'all just started winning. No, we didn't just start winning. We just didn't have the right pieces in place when we were winning.
Exactly.
But you wouldn't know that because you wasn't watching the games.
Yeah, I could tell a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what is it, where they even come from. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like
Come on, man. You
this
know that
year everybody just popped up. You know what I
my
mean?
man, my man. You know I could just tell you an experience I had, right? And it relates to this experience. I live in California, apparently. And
Okay.
before the Warriors started winning, bro, nobody was a Warriors fan, son.
That's
Nobody
how
was
it
running
go.
around wearing the Jordan. Nobody was running around wearing their jerseys. You feel what I'm saying? And if you say that to somebody, they act like you delusional. No, my nigga, I
Mm-hmm.
remember. And y'all got hot out of nowhere. And I had to tell my man because he was acting like the run was gonna last forever. I'm like, yeah, all right, bro. I know the NBA. This shit might last for a minute, but it ain't gonna last forever.
Yeah, that's a
You
fact.
might get it. You might get a good 4-5 years like they did. They got 5 years. But as
Everybody
soon as
get their 15
yeah,
minutes.
exactly.
But it's what you did with it is what matters. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no, for sure. And I'm not trying to diminish anything they did at all. You feel me? I just noticed the quick switch up, just like Knicks fans. But I understand we've been seething and teetering. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
new fans or new dudes might be Brooklyn Nets fans, but anybody born before 90, come on. And it's still with amongst the living? Come on. And from New York for real? Not,
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, nah, they Knicks fans, bro. Diehards.
that's a fact. The
And then
culture is real out here.
I used to tell I was telling my little cousin, like, yo, bro, especially at the beginning of this season, because every season I'm like, I'm optimistic, like a real Knicks fan should be, like any real fan should be, right? You should be optimistic because it could be your year. If you really like sports. And my cousin come into the crib and he like, bruh, why you keep watching these Knick game highlights? I'm like, yo, bruh, they play like 10 games and they doing pretty well. And I'm watching all the games and like I might not be able to catch it, but I'm trying to catch it at work a little bit, do what I gotta do, catch it. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, to be honest, every game been close and they've been playing really hard, bro. They might not be the best team, but they producing how I like to see it. You feel me? And he like, nah, ain't you from Brooklyn? I'm like, what are you talking about? He like, the Brooklyn Nets. I'm like, nah, I'm fam. They from Jersey.
Right. For real.
I'm like, yo, they from Jersey, fam. It's like your cousin that's from Jersey, for real. But not like he from Jersey and he came to New York as a baby. No, he from Jersey and he came here at like 20, 30. You from Jersey, fam.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a fact.
You know what I mean? Like, you from Jersey. You from Jersey. Like, and I don't think they understand that. And that's what they don't understand. Why real New Yorkers, and I'm gonna say it, won't get behind Brooklyn. You know what I mean? Because it's not about them being in Brooklyn. We love Brooklyn. But I'm from Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn to death. I got it tattooed on me. But nah. Especially the way they did it. They tore up the team. You know what I mean? And I'm probably it's probably not survivor's remorse. It's probably a little bit of envy, but I'm just mad at KD and them for running from the pressure, dog. Like they ran from the pressure.
Yeah, that say a lot though. You know what I'm saying? And that say a lot about KD character. You know what I'm saying? Like how he give it up, because you made weak move after weak move after weak move. You know what I'm saying? So
and he wasn't even built like that. He was built different. KD he was getting it out the mud through Texas to Seattle to OKC, and then you just join the Warriors, and then you go join you think stop trying to be LeBron, be KD.
Right.
God.
I mean, LeBron started a wave, man, and everybody tried to all the greats.
Niggas is followers, bro. When you say that to niggas get their feelings hurt. Niggas, zip your fucking pants up, nigga, or pull up. I see. I gotta shut up. I gotta tell myself sometimes to shut up because I'll be like, I start going off, and I'm like, yo, man, dude, think you know what I mean, bro. You know what I mean.
Yeah, he made a lot of weak moves though, and at the end of the day, when he looked back at his legacy, it's gonna be a lot of smut on it. You know what I mean?
Unfortunately, bro.
Yeah, it's messed up, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
and he gonna be an easy target. Continue.
Yeah, it's like you did this to yourself. You know what I mean? Like you left OKC. You didn't have to leave OKC.
Nah,
y'all was on the verge of doing
hanging.
Yeah, y'all was on the verge of doing some. Y'all was on the verge of doing some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
But to be honest, they did leave him and Russ hanging by getting rid of James Harden, and now he giving him $88 million. Come on, bro.
Yeah, that was big, and that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that I always thought. You know what I mean? The way they trashed the Knicks, they trashed James Dolan. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, let's talk. They try to paint this picture that James Dolan is the worst owner in the NBA.
He's not.
But yo, it's you could look at a lot of different things, and a lot of things ain't blown out of proportion, and they don't shine a light on a lot of stuff. They shine a light on James Dolan. You know what I mean?
We a big city and we can yo, you know what I noticed about people, right? When you can handle abuse, they abuse you. Is
Yeah.
I'm telling, like, right when you
He
got tough,
he took the media to war. You know what I'm saying? Like
like,
he declared, you know what I'm saying? They declared war on him, and his mind is beat for life. You know what I'm saying? So he
exactly,
not gonna bend and he not gonna fold. Like, I
exactly,
don't want
and
no, I'm not giving you no interview. No, I don't got nothing to
yeah,
say to
and
you. Like,
exactly. If you notice, you ain't heard nothing from James Dolan all year. You ain't even seen him in a game, and I'm like, oh, he moving different. I like it.
this is what this is when you could tell who's a wishy-washy Knicks fan, you know what I mean? Because I still heard throughout this season, I was still hearing little peeps of people saying like, yeah, if James Dolan stays out of it, yeah, if like, why you even talking about James Dolan, bro? The media ain't even talking about him. That's how low key he played it.
Nah, the media was because Max Kellerman and
He was trying.
he
He's
was
trying.
trying. He was
He's trying.
trying. He was
You know what I'm saying?
trying.
But it was
And
falling on deaf ears
it was
because
falling
you
on
start
deaf
looking crazy. When you start
because
talking about him at this time,
and you
you're
don't even
looking
see
crazy
him. I
now.
didn't see him all year, dog. I didn't hear one story about Nolan all year. They was making it up. They was pulling so hard. They pulled the Patrick Ewing story out. You
Yeah,
remember that one?
yeah, that was the one thing that happened.
That didn't happen, bro. Like that, it don't have nothing to do with James Dolan. When you come down to
Bro, I'm telling you,
semantics,
man.
people don't want to talk to semantics. They just want to say, "Oh, James Dolan should know automatically that Patrick Ewing's at the door." Does he have his number?
Yeah, why should he know
Like,
that?
how the fuck he know unless he know? Like,
Yeah.
instead of, and this is what I don't like about the NBA or the NFL. We let these media personalities run things when they're
Mm-hmm.
unathletic bums. Know what I mean? And yes, they can have an opinion, but the final say is kind of crazy to me.
That shows you how wicked the media is, man,
It
because
shows you how wicked
they
just fucking.
the way they could control the narrative, man, it's like they can make anything into reality. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
bro, not for sure. If you say a lie long enough, it becomes the truth, my nigga.
Right. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like they said, the media got the power to make an innocent man look guilty and make a guilty man look innocent. You know what I'm saying?
Look how they did Terrell Owens.
Right. They assassinated his character.
Assassinated. I was mad at Skip Bayless. I don't even know why I still watch the show because he was. I'm like, yo, come on, bro. And I felt Kwame on this, like when he said they get these niggas up here and they be just talking about black. And I didn't they black men. They're not black boys. You know what I mean? But I get it.
Mm-hmm.
You say boy to make it a little more sentimental because if you say man, nobody will give a fuck, right?
Yeah.
I get it. So he say black boys, but them boys gonna become men. Know what I mean? So somebody got to protect our black men, just like we got to protect our black boys that's gonna become men. Know what I mean?
Right.
So when motherfuckers just be out here trashing, he was trashing my man name like that. I was not feeling Skip Bayless, bro. I was not feeling him.
I
Nah,
mean, that's what they get paid to do, man. And I think some of them get paid a little extra. You know what I'm saying?
nah.
Like, because that's the power of the media. If you got the media in your, you know what I mean, in your pocket, you can send them on you those they gonna be your attack dogs, you know what I mean? You can
But it's
get them to smut
crazy.
anybody name up, you know what I mean?
How could you just run around and talk about Terrell Owens was a cancer? What?
Mm-hmm.
Because he wanted niggas to live up to their potential?
Yeah, he was the
Because he
ultimate competitor.
because he wanted the fucking ball? Give me the fucking ball if you don't want to do nothing with it. Even if I miss, nigga, at least I want to do something with the ball. When I play
Right.
I'm not a football guy, but when I play basketball and I'm playing with my cousin who's not that good or somebody else that's not that good, bro. And I'm inconsistent myself, right? But I still want it. at all times. I fucking want it. Know what I mean? Talking shit, I want it. These niggas don't be wanting it. And nothing they do. They be just in their profession because they happen to be good at basketball. Nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right about that. It's just like it's the hunger is different nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, it's
you
about the
don't
money and
see
the
it like
fame.
that. Yeah, it's like they want to just skip the steps just to get to, you know what I'm saying, get to the glory. You know what I mean? Like, but you got there off the strength of your professions, so you got to take that serious. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You can't be bullshitting with that because it's a very small group that make it. You know what I mean? So
let me ask you a question. How do you feel? How do you feel about these talk shows talking about these dudes, legal person, these dudes or these athletes, legal problems?
I mean, once again,
and
the
broadcasting it
way
to the
they go
world.
hard, that's done. That's done, in my opinion. That's done very strategically, and this go back to what I
And
say about
intentionally?
they. Yeah, it's done. It's a strategy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because they're assassinating them in front of the public. But you gotta think, if you could follow them, if you could follow the money trail, you know what I'm saying? It would
No,
lead to some rich motherfuckers that's sending them as hitmen. You know what I'm saying? To attack these individuals. You know what I mean? Because when they smut their name up like that, you fucking their money up. You know what I mean?
for sure. Like
You
they try to
taking
do.
money out of their pocket.
How's Deshaun Watson doing right now?
Yeah, out of
It's,
nowhere. Like
it's
it's
funny.
like
It's funny, and I'm like, yo, and I don't mean to cut you off, but let me get this off. It's funny how as soon as he's ready to leave Texas, he raped over 20 girls, or he had it. It's like, where this shit be coming from, bruh?
it's deep, man.
Bruh, and you
It's
think
deep.
about it, and like, and when you really think about it, niggas be like, nah, you crazy, bro, you tripping. Nah, bro, I'm not tripping, bro. I'm just not a fucking sheep. So I'm not moving with every story they tell you. Yes, I'll listen to the story, but usually my reaction to it is the opposite. Unless,
Right.
you know what I mean? It's full details put out there like everybody want. And they always say, we got to get the whole story before we make any judgment. But at the end of the day, bro, you can't give half truths. And that's usually what we
These
give out.
dudes, a lot of these athletes they be having beef with some real powerful people behind the scenes, man.
Yes, bro. It's not even that they have beef with powerful people, fam. It's the fact that those powerful people is trying to keep certain municipalities. That's a nice way of saying it. Down.
Hmm.
Period.
Of
You know what I mean?
course.
And come on, bro, because shit lead to global wealth, right? And if we talking deep,
Right.
global wealth. They don't want to see certain dudes getting global wealth, bro. They'll let some of us do our thing, of course.
Hmm.
But the majority, come on, bro. And they don't understand how hard motherfuckers don't understand how hard you gotta work just to be basic.
Hmm.
Know what I mean? So imagine how hard you
Yeah.
working. Cause I'll tell you the truth, man. I'm basic. You feel me?
Right.
I ain't no superstar. I'm striving like everybody else, trying to figure it the F out on God. But you tell yourself, bro, if I really be myself on here with people, and sometimes you got to think to yourself, fuck what people think, but you need these same people to lift you to where you want to go, fam.
Right.
So it's a battle. Your enemy is your friend, and your friend is still your enemy. and I always use double entendres like that, but it always makes sense because that shit is crazy to me. Like life is backwards, and it's the one shit you live in until you dead.
That's
It's
fact.
crazy. So I just hope they treat our athletes better, and you know what I mean.
Yeah, man. You know, it's like who gonna be the the person of the month? Like it's like it's always somebody gonna pop up and they gonna slander him. He gonna go through. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
it's like you could just pick your poison. Who's next? You know what I'm saying? Like it's always there, and it's always these familiar faces. You know what I'm saying? Like
And
it's
just like
like don't nobody else do no wrong out here. Like
nah,
nobody
for
else get
sure.
caught up in scandals.
Oh my God, they never come on, bruh. Did they even bring up Jeff Bezos?
Jeff Bezos.
No, not Jeff Bezos. Fucking what's it? Harvey. Harvey. Did they even bring him up?
Who you talking about from Hollywood?
Yeah, the director that, like, he had all
No,
these.
they don't.
Of
That
course
that
they
that
not.
that quietly went under the rug. You know what I mean?
I don't want to say names of the people, and I'm because I'm a little tip and just say names, and I might not say the
Nah, I
right
feel you.
name, right? But I know who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And and what's that girl name or the woman's name? Ghislaine Maxwell or some shit. I know her name.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
they was doing their thing with that Jeffrey Epstein guy. Come on,
yeah, yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
my
yeah.
man, come on, bro.
It's a
Like,
lot. It's a lot
come
with that. You
on,
know what I'm
bro.
saying? They was in. They
Nah,
was in.
bro.
They was
I,
into it.
I shouldn't even look YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm apologize right now because that's another part of me that I really want to put out there. But you know what I mean? Like,
I'm on the same time, man. Trust me. I'm on the same time, man. I'm on the same time.
because you think to
You know what I'm
yourself, like,
saying?
yo, what's all this bullshit going on, son? We don't got enough niggas addressing it, even though we think we do, you know?
That's why. Sports. I could see through it like a glass, man, because the way my mind thinks, you know what I'm saying? Like I really go there. And sometimes I don't have nobody to build with but myself. You
I
know what I'm
agree.
saying? Because everybody ain't on that same, you know what I'm saying? That same type of frequency, you know what I mean? So
Nope.
sometimes you just keep stuff bottled up in your head, but you see it clearly. You know what's going on out here. You know what I'm saying? That's why if you talk about sports, you don't know how deep, talking about sports is supposed to be simple, right?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
sport, it's just fun and games, sport and play. But
Hard.
you can learn real life lessons just by analyzing sports and analyzing friends and family or just people that you meet in passing of how they view sports. Like it's a jewel that I got from being a Knicks fan.
I
And
bet.
I've been got this jewel since I was a youngin'. It taught me, you know what I'm saying? I was going against the grain because the Knicks, it wasn't popular to ride with the Knicks. You know what I mean? That's not the
Okay.
popular thing to do.
No,
You know what
no,
I'm saying?
it's not. But
So
finish.
when you do it, you know what I'm saying? When you do it, let's say you in a crowd, you know what I mean? Let's say it's barbershop talk or whatever, you know what I mean? You in a
Yeah.
cipher. I'm the dude that'll stand my ground, you know what I mean? Now, I'm in a cipher with people that I know. So I know them, you know what I'm saying? So when we start talking about teams or whatever, and these individuals start trashing the Knicks, oh, you fuck with the Knicks, they trash. Yo, I never, you know what I mean? I never root for the Knicks or this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? Then you
I
ask
love that.
them, so
I love that talk.
what's your team? So what's your, you ask them like, yo, what's your team?
Mm-hmm.
They get into all these players that they fans of.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm a
yeah, yeah, yeah.
LeBron fan. I'm a KD
Word,
fan.
word.
That right there lets me know
You
you're not a
fake fan.
loyal
Yeah,
nigga.
you're a fake fan, my nigga.
I'm talking
You're
about in real
fake.
life because I
No,
know
no,
people
no,
like
no.
this. I know these folks,
No. I know exactly what you're talking about. You're a fake fan, fam. I cannot trust you.
and
You
yeah,
is a
that trickles down into
I,
real life.
you fly by night ass nigga, bro. You go with
That's
what's
a fact.
popping, my nigga. I'm not. I go with what I like, and I like it. Period.
That's a fact. I
People,
I
like
took
I'm
that
telling
juice. I
you,
took that. I peeped that juice. I peeped that juice as a youngin, and I watched how real it was because I know these people, so I know they funny style individuals in real life.
in real life,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? In real life, they funny style individuals. You have
Yep.
no loyalty. You have no honor. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go with whatever's popping. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh no,
Whatever's popping.
you ain't gotta elaborate. We know. We from a place where that's what niggas do, nigga. So we know.
That's what a lot of people do. You know what I mean?
I mean,
So it means something. You know what I mean, to be a Knicks fan because we've been down so long. It's like, well, why you put like how Max Kellerman be saying, why would you put yourself through that? And da 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 da. You can easily be a Nets fan. They in the same city. You know what I
and
mean?
then and
Like,
then and then and then what happened to the Nets? Exactly. So,
mhm,
nigga, they got that nigga. Come on, bro. Like this, you talking bandwagon shit, my nigga. You
exactly,
gotta be loyal to the soil and
exactly.
earn that shit, nigga. You know how Cub fans feel when they team finally won after 100 fucking years, or Boston
Right.
Red Sox fans fucking feel, or Cleveland fans feel after they won after. Come on, bro. Or Warriors fans after they won after like 46 years. Come on, bro. Loyal to
That's
the
real.
soil, bro. When you earn it, it's real and you get to celebrate and niggas can't say nothing. So when we come, we coming. So get ready because it's coming. And
It's gonna be so
if
crazy,
certain
man.
people get gone, so sorry because they keep trying to push this Zion to the Knicks shit. I don't like that shit either.
Yeah, I ain't with
We
that.
don't want Zion.
You
We
know where I
good.
stand on that.
If we didn't get him on the draft, I'm over it. I'm not waiting 6 years
Yeah,
for that nigga, bro. I'm good.
I'm over that. You know what I'm saying?
Or five
I'm
more
over that.
years. I'm good on that nigga, bro. I like him as a player, but he needs to work on his jump shot, maybe lose some more weight, and I might reconsider. But at this particular point, I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm with you on that 100. You know what I mean? You know where I stand on that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not with none of them shenanigans. Like, you know what I mean? I'm good where we at. I'm good with where we going. You know what I'm saying? I want them to make some tweaks and some
The way
changes.
the way my man was talking is like RJ was better than Julius. And I'm like, yo, bro, Julius just had a bad playoff series. He never led his team this far before. So I'm not mad at the nigga I'm not mad at him for not fulfilling his potential. All he had to do was he was doing in the regular season. We might have won more games.
Right.
But it was a lot of pressure on him. So I'm not mad at him for
I
succumbing to
heard
that
some
pressure.
cats going that Randall today or whatever. And I'm just sitting there like I can't believe I'm hearing this. You know what I mean? They
I
coming
was
up with
thinking
all these trade proposals for Randall.
for Randall?
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, they tweaking.
They coming up with
Randall
all
ain't
these
going
trade proposals for
for
Randall. You know what I'm
Randall.
saying?
Come on, bro. Who?
And I'm like, yo,
Who? Expose.
I started to drop a comment.
Expose him.
I started to drop a comment, but I just pulled back from it. You know what I mean? Because once again, I catch the heebie-jeebies when even through this YouTube, if I'm around
Yeah,
some unauthentic niggas, I start feeling funny. You know what I mean?
I feel
You know what
you.
I'm saying? Like I can't like I gotta remove myself. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel you.
I
I do
gotta
feel.
remove myself because
I do feel you
dudes
though.
be just yeah, they just be it be a lot of flip flopping and I'm not with that, man. And in my real life, I'm not with it. So like even in a small little sports conversation, like I start seeing through motherfuckers. Like
me personally,
nah,
bruh, I let people be themselves. You feel me? But me personally, I'm not really wishy-washy like that because I grew up a certain type of way, and I just stick to my standards and the codes that I was raised by, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You
as
ain't
you
gotta like
should. You know what I mean?
that. like,
As you should.
like, like motherfuckers don't be liking me at times because I gotta keep it real with them. But that ain't my problem. Like, you know what I mean? My problem is taking care of my family. And that's what I focus on. You know what I mean?
Right.
And whether I really don't give a fuck what niggas think about me, but in the day and age we live now, you kind of do. You know what I mean? Have to.
Right.
But I really don't. I've never, and I'm not like a dude that's like I'm not a social media whore, my nigga. Like, I've never been that. Like, right? When Facebook started taking over niggas' lives, I was against it. When IG started doing it, and I realized like all on my fucking account is just ass, I was against it. Like, you know what I mean? You just start having these epiphanies about shit like and it just start hitting you like, come on, bro. Like, I just want to read a friend comment. All I see is, you know what I mean? It keeps you unfocused. And when you're trying to focus, that's not really where you're trying to be. Like, you're trying to keep your headspace in a certain type of place. And the society we live in is trying to keep you unfucking focused, bro. In
Yeah,
everything you do. In everything you do. Whether you're an athlete. That's why they ask them absurd ass questions.
Try to keep them distracted, man.
Yeah, try to keep somebody, and then they talk about, oh, you're a distraction while they trying to keep you distracted. Get the fuck out of here. It's called reverse psychology. We learned that shit when we was kids. Somebody say they don't like something. Oh, you don't really like that shit. Now they supposed to say that they like it. No, that shit don't work. It only work on dummies, my dude. Come on, chill. So I just try to move accordingly. I'm very peaceful because that's the way. We'll say you should be, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like anybody else that should move, you should die for your respect. You know what I mean? If you into that. And I don't mean just any little situation where a motherfucker just being a little, you know what I mean? I mean real personal, tentative situations where it's worth it. You know what I mean? Even though we never want shit to really escalate that far. But you know how life is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't negotiate with respect. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just
I agree with that.
A mandatory thing. You know what I'm saying? Giving and receiving. You know
I
I'm saying?
agree with that. I don't. And I've been in situations where, and I didn't really take it. And I'll be honest with you, my nigga, Shaw, I didn't really take my respect seriously until I was like 23, 24. You know what I mean? And then I started like, cause I'm a funny nigga. So I've always like been jokey and you know what I mean? But as you get older, you just start realizing like, damn, I don't really want niggas taking me like a joke. I like being funny, but I don't really like being laughed at. Like, and not laughed at, like laughed at, but you know what I mean? Like if I do something funny, laugh with me, nigga, but I don't like just being like the super butt of a nigga joke. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I don't think it's nothing wrong with that, right? We all got a personal preference, my nigga. So at a certain point, you don't gotta demand your respect, but if you give respect and the nigga's not giving it back, he giving you his ass to kiss, then don't get mad when I give you mine.
That's how it go. That's how it go, man. You know, respect is a two-way thing.
And that's how I be feeling. And you know what I mean? Other than that, that's how I feel like these announcers should come at these men. They be coming at these men like they know these niggas personally. Like, and you don't. You making bold statements about his character, about this, that, and the third off one or two situations why he might have been off point. You don't know this person.
Yeah, I mean, but you could clearly see through it. You could clearly see that these people is being sent to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like these people took a check to go out there and, you know what I'm saying, destroy somebody's character.
And that's exactly what Kwame was saying, bro.
It's obvious, and
It
that's
is.
why
No, it's definitely obvious.
when I hear people quote the same things that they hear on TV from like these sports announcers and, you know what I'm saying, these reporters and all that, I look at them funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you even following that? You know what I'm saying? Because that's an agenda. Like, why are you even here in real time, in real life? You know what I'm saying? Reciting what some motherfucker said on ESPN. You know what I mean? And you saying it like it's a matter of fact. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. It's like there's too many followers out here.
I try to be like Where's Waldo, bro.
Smoke crazy.
I try to be like Where's Waldo, my nigga. Oh God. Where you been at, bro? You know, staying out the way, my nigga. That's it.
That's how you got to do it.
But then when I
That's
tell
how you
niggas
got
when
to
I'm
do
on,
it.
they be like, "Oh, I want to fuck with you." No, I'm on this. They don't really want to fuck with you, bro. Why you want to fight right now, bro? Back up. I got an American bully standard. This nigga want to fight right now. Like, bro, stop fighting. Fight me again, bro. I'm gonna take off on you. Chill. He want to fight right now, bro. First of all, let go of my daughter's clothes. For one, nigga trying to tripping. Look at him.
Tear shit up.
Tripping. Look, you can't get it no more. See?
Yeah, man.
But
back to this.
No, you 100% correct about that. And we're gonna get off the real nigga shit. But that's another. I'm trying to. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. You strong too. Why you ain't start your shit yet, son?
Nah, you know, I ain't really into this, man. I just popped through, you know what I'm saying, just to see what's going on, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. You deep and you got it, bro. You gotta drop the knowledge if you got it, bro. It's up to us to change the minds. You feel me? If we got the knowledge,
that's a fact.
And you know what I mean? I know we might not look the part, and I had to come to grips with that, right? I might not look the part, but fuck what niggas think. Fuck how I look. Fuck what it is, right? The world is what it is, my nigga.
Right.
I didn't ask to look this way. Like, we didn't ask to be who we are. We just lived how we lived, went through what we went through, nigga. Now it is what it is. Gotta come to drop it. That's how I really
that's real.
Like, for real. You got to come through dropping this knowledge, start your shit, nigga. You gonna grow. You might grow bigger than me, nigga. And salute to that, nigga. You feel me? At the end of the day, nigga, the network. This is how us as we the new black media, nigga. Period. And if we don't do it, nigga, ain't nobody gonna do it, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be these weird ass niggas. Then we gonna be watching these weird ass niggas and. Then we're going to be mad and then be like, why we ain't do this shit 10 years? Nah, let's do it now. And maybe in 2030, we be at where these niggas was at in 2007. That's here now. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how I feel. I'm like,
yeah,
yo, bro,
it came across me, though.
Come on, bro. You got to do it, bro. You got strong opinions. And if you got strong opinions, your shit need to be heard, bro. Especially if you legible. You don't have to. Come on, bro. You're not out here wilding. And you was like, yo, son, I like your cup of tea. My nigga, you not even tripping like that when you you know what I mean, man? Like, you're not even tripping like that when you get your shit off. Like, so I'm like, yo, I like Shaq because he really mad respectful. The nigga mad chill, he cool, but he like real shit. I like niggas like that because I'm the same way. Right? But when I'm off of work and I'm not restrained and I don't got no chains on, I just like to be a little reckless. You know what I mean? I got a lot of shit that's holding me back. I wouldn't say holding me back, but holding me. Holding me
I
in a
told
way.
you the first time.
Yeah, I can't move in every way that I would like to move. I would say that. But at the end of the day, you still got to move accordingly. So that's what I've been trying to do. You know what I mean?
Nah, you moving and grooving, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
say, you start your shit, bro. I'm not popping like that yet. I only got 57 subscribers, nigga. We coming up from the mud, but I'm telling you, bro.
Everybody start at zero, man.
Word. For sure.
Everybody start at zero.
I'm just saying, bro. You ready now. You might not think you ready now, but you ready now.
I mean, I gave it some thought, you know what I'm saying? Because my brothers hollered at me, you know what I'm saying? We be, you know, because I just talk the way I talk, you know what I'm saying? Like, just the way I see things in real life. I apply that to everything, you know what I'm saying? Even when we talking about some goofy ass sports, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I agree with that.
It's a message in everything, you know what I mean? Like, I look at everything with discernment anyway, so I'm able to look at things that other people either they don't see it, or some of these people don't want to see it because they want to be so cliche, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely sheep.
And you know, I'm not with that, you know what I'm saying? So I might sound a little different, you know what I'm saying, with some of my opinions or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I am in real life.
People want the real, bro. I realized this is why I've been on YouTube so long. You just gravitate to the real. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When I look at all my the people that I'm subscribed to, and it's not even that many. It's probably like 600. That's not even a lot of people in the millions of people that live in the world.
You say you subscribe to 600 people?
Yeah, me personally, I'm subscribed to like 600 people. I thought it was more.
That's a lot.
Yo, bro, I thought it was like 10,000.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I'm subscribed to only like 600 people. I don't think that's a lot.
So you listen to over 600 different
type of
different
opinion?
content creators?
I would say at this particular time, I've been more on my like Manosphere, AMS, TR, Kevin Samuels, Tommy Sotomayor, fucking Tariq Nasheed. Like, I like listening to both spectrums. You feel me?
Right.
I don't just like listening to a nigga say, "Oh, this nigga ain't shit," or "This nigga ain't shit." Well, if this nigga ain't shit, let me see what this nigga say about you. I wouldn't say I like to play both sides, but sometimes it's fun to be on the fence. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it is sometimes.
Sometimes it's fun to
just be in a neutral corner, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Sometimes it's fun. I ain't got nothing to do with y'all shit. I just want to see what both of y'all talking about. Boom. But that's what I've been on. But before, I used to watch the prank shit, or I watched the how to build your stocks. Recently, I watched how to build your YouTube channels and how to do all that. I just be on all different types of shit, bro. I watch bro, I'm a lightweight weirdo, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like I watch some like the National Geographic's channel all weekend type shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I look at shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I'm always trying to expand. You know what I'm saying? My mind.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And my
Like
thinking.
you ever heard of like the Anunnaki?
Right.
Yeah, it's like
Of
some
course I
ancient.
did.
I had to ask.
Of course.
I had to
Come on, man. I was just watching Alien vs Predator earlier, man.
ask.
Come on, man. We know those is dreadlocks, man. Niggas ain't
Oh shit!
stupid.
But they were saying, "Yo, son, chill. 'Cause I'm gonna stuff you if you bite on my sneakers. Get that rock out your mouth, bro. You better not eat that shit. You better not eat this shit. Because I'm not taking your ass to the hospital or the vet. So chill. Just die on my floor and you be in the garbage can, nigga. You better stop playing.
It's fat.
I'm trying. I'm trying to teach them, but fucking young pups, they don't listen, bro. But yo, to be honest, like the Anunnaki, they said, and I don't believe that shit, but you still gotta listen to these shits. You feel me? You still gotta hear all the
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? Because if you don't hear the shit, then you be blinded and you just be believing what everybody tell you.
I mean, but that's what most people do. You know what I'm saying? Most people just, you know what I mean? They just believe everything that's clean cut. I got a theory that I like to run with, and it's like
Sit down.
people, people follow everything that's the how you say it, the mainstream version of everything. You know what
Correct.
I'm saying? Like,
No problem.
those are sheep. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, those are sheep. It don't matter what the topic is. They always gonna come from a clean cut mainstream
No, but you
perspective. You know what
you
I mean?
said you said it earlier when people come through and all they do is regurgitate fucking ESPN points, right? And what I hate is like, right, we'll go live that night because they go live in the morning and they'll regurgitate your point
Yeah, they
and you
do
won't
that
get no
too.
credit for it.
They do that
Not that
too.
you need that you not that you need credit for it because we in the world is full of billions of people, so we all gonna have the same fucking thoughts. But at the end of the day, am I not a journalist? Street reporter,
Yeah, that
nigga,
goes
the
back to
smoking Nick.
right. That goes back to respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta show that respect. Gotta show that respect. You know what I'm saying?
But they only
Everybody
show
need respect.
they ain't gonna show respect to you when only one person watching. They're gonna show respect to you when 10,000 people are watching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why we can have these conversations right now because a nigga still small time. If it was big time, nigga, we had to stick to the script.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing that always like made me be like, nah, I can't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I just can't see myself conforming, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just can't see myself just like doing that. Because the real me is gonna show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think the real you can't show. You just gotta, you know what I mean? Show the best real you. That's how I say. Damn, bro.
nah, it's like when you talk about certain topics come on the table, you know what I mean? It's certain it's some folks
Damn,
that
I'm listening.
it's some folks that'll stand in front of their viewers
Shut up.
and give them the motherfucking Channel 7 news version with no thought into it. You know what I'm saying? Not breaking it down from a deeper perspective. You know what I mean? So it's
Uh-huh.
like they carry on the
Shut up.
same traits of mainstream
Lay
media.
down. I'm listening. I can hear you.
They under the same script, you know what I mean? And me personally, I'm against that, you know what I mean? Because I think everything is a teachable moment, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Everything, even
and they
even if you
definitely
even if you just talking bullshit.
and no, they definitely try to restrict you, and you know, it's definitely certain topics you could never talk about. You know what I mean? And I kind of think in a country where the First Amendment, where we supposed to be able to have freedom of speech, we supposed to be able to say whatever the fuck we want. Not everybody gonna
Right.
like it. You know what I mean? But some people will. Like, and that's the point. Like, you don't have to like what I do. You don't have to like what I say.
I mean, it's an audience for everything. It's an audience for everything. At the end of the day, it's all about like you got to be real with yourself and see who you trying to cater to. You know what I
Fact.
mean? Because if you trying to, I mean, cater to that big audience, you already know you got to water yourself down
Hell yeah.
completely. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't know if
And
I
that's
could
the
do that.
conflict.
I don't know if I could do
That's
that,
my
bro.
whole thing. That's the conflict. That's the conflict within yourself. Like if you're a real individual, you're gonna be conflicted with that.
I'm
You know what I'm
conflicted with
saying?
that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm super conflicted with that. I ain't gonna lie.
You're
Water
gonna be
myself down
conflicted
like
with
that,
that.
bro. Stop it. Hey, cut it out. I don't know what's wrong with you. Cut it out. Get you to eat. You eat. Motherfucker tripping. Go get your toy. Stop biting on me. But yeah, nah, you 100% correct about that, bro. And you know, whatever decision you come through, bro, I'm gonna support you in it. You know what I mean?
Right.
For sure. But I would love to come on the Shaw Legacy pod, nigga, and talk some facts.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of them real situations. You know what I mean? If I ever took it there, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm not gonna be held back. You know what I'm saying? The way other motherfuckers be held back. You know what
Nah,
I'm
I ain't
saying?
gonna
I
lie,
just
bro.
can't do it.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like those other pods. I do like those other pods. But
I like a lot of them.
I do like those other pods, but I don't like being restricted with what I'm saying because I'm passionate. And when you're passionate about how you feel, like a fuck might come out, a bitch might come out, a nigga might come out. Like, my nigga, I'm from Brownsville. What you expect? I've been being cordial
And
all day.
that's my whole thing.
If I've been being cordial
When
all
I
day,
told you
you think I want to be cordial when I get
the
home?
first time I met you, the first time I jumped on your joint, not to cut you off, but
Nah, you
the
good.
first time
Go
I
ahead.
jumped on your joint, I told you like, yo, this is more my speed. You know what I'm saying? This is more my cup of tea. You know what I mean? That's just me being real with myself. You know what I mean? Like I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? And I know that I'll be conflicted. You know what I'm saying? When you talk about the Knicks, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. It's like going to a Knicks game and complaining that the fans is cheering too loud and they too wild, they too loose. They in the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a real thing. You know what I mean?
Should have never
They
went.
not trying to hear them restrictions and all that. Like yeah, they gonna be in there cursing. They gonna be in there drinking their motherfucking drink. You know what I mean? Turning up. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing when you talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like you sit down and you talk about it in a room full of men. You know what I'm saying? A room full of testosterone. You know what I mean? It's gonna get hype. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Word.
gonna get turned up. So I wouldn't even play myself and just try to jump in all these different other situations. I enjoy them from my side of the spectrum, from where I'm sitting, where I'm chilling. You know what I mean? And I listen. And I join, you know what I'm saying? I join the chats. You know what I mean? I speak my little, you know what I mean? Speak my little 1-2 or whatever. You know what I mean? But as far as holding a conversation, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I'm not gonna be, I'm not gonna be liked. You know what I mean? Like I
Not
already know that.
yo, and you know, I ain't gonna lie. Uh, 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 I would definitely show love to the man is Knicks, to fucking the entertainer talking sports, to uh hold on, let me look them up because I know exactly who it is. Oh, Legion of Knicks. Those three creators definitely showed me love above and beyond. You know what I mean? And
Right.
it was only a phone call. You know what I mean? Like I can explain it. Like I called the entertainers talking sports show once. You feel me? And from then, just how my energy. You feel me? Come on, bro. Just my energy, how I be coming. Because I'm so passionate about my team. Because I've been watching them since I was a child. Motherfuckers only
Right.
understand it like that. I've been watching these since I was a kid. You not no fan? You a fan? How old are you? You ain't no fan.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't say that to people because it's rude and it's abrupt nowadays. It's cancel culture and all that bullshit. But if I could tell you how it really is,
And that's
you know
my
what I mean?
thing.
If I told you
I can't see
coming
myself
for you,
going back and forth with somebody.
I don't really want to come for you. I'm just saying your point is dumb. Why you making it? Like I don't really want to come for you. You just making me so angry with your dumbass point. Is that not allowed now anymore?
Nah, it's not. It's not, man. It's really not. And that's why I stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking
I'm gonna
about
stay in
changing
my
it.
lane.
I was thinking about changing the name of this pod to "Put the Kids to Bed."
Your joint is chopped up.
uh, what you say?
I mean that's perfect because that explains it all.
Yeah, I was thinking
That
about
explains it all. You know
put
what you're getting into. You know what I mean?
the kids to bed. Sports. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. That's perfect.
Because you know I
That's
realized. And I had to stop watching these cats, even though I like these cats. I'll hop in their stream, hit them with a like, but I'll hop out because I don't want to imitate these dudes. You know what I mean?
right.
I want to have my own authentic opinions, and I'm not a hater. I show love to all these cats, and I love all these cats. To be honest, but I can't be in a chat no more because I'm trying to be a creator myself. And and it's just my competitive spirit, you feel me? And my urge, like, boom, how I'm gonna grind if I'm watching somebody else grind. It don't make sense to me. And that's how I
Yeah,
be
you're not
feeling.
the only one.
That's how I be feeling inside, fam. Like, you know what I mean? I can't watch you grind.
I think a lot of them feel the same way. I think a lot of them feel the same. Nah, for real. I see it. You know what I mean? And I understand. You know what I mean? A lot of them feel the same way because they in their lane, they on their path, and they stick to that. You know what I mean? Even though it's kind of like a close knit community, it's still, you know what I mean? It's still
It's still,
individuals doing
yeah,
individual things.
it's
You know
still
what I mean?
competitive. It's still competitive. It's still individualism. We not a monolith, bro. To get us together is hard. You feel me? It's
Mm-hmm.
hard to get us together. You know what I mean? Some people gonna show you love, some people not. But you're gonna grow over time. Like who knows? 3 years from now, Shaw Legacy might have a bunch of different shit going on where he can't jump in the chat. You feel me?
Right.
That's just how life moves, bro. Niggas can't take that personal. Niggas just gotta keep grinding. You know what I mean? You might like I said, 3 years from now, you might have your own pod. We might have to pod up. You never know how it works.
That's a fact.
So, like, niggas can't get mad. And I always told my man this, like, yo, bro, if you taking care of your business and I'm taking care of my business and I don't see you for a while, first of all, I'm not your boyfriend and you're not my girlfriend, nigga. So if I don't see you for a while, I'll be okay. Right? Like, I'll be worried about you like a brother would be worried about his other brother. But my nigga, I understand that you're a man and you got to take care of your business.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if another man checking for, and this is the catty shit that I don't like about certain men, right? If a man got to take care of his business, that's just what he got to do. Don't take it personal, fam.
Yeah, you can't take it personal.
But people do. They blast you. They put your business all in the street. They want to show you text messages. It's like, come on, bro. Like, is it that serious?
That's deep.
That's deep.
Can't let it get that deep, man.
Yeah, but you know, the internet will snatch your soul, fam.
Yeah, I see that. That's why, that's why I keep my distance, man. You know what I'm saying? I keep my distance. I know how to move, man.
Me as well. That's why I like being my authentic self. And if a nigga don't like it, that's your fucking problem. You feel me? To be honest. Because I don't know how to be nothing but myself.
Basically.
You know what I mean? For sure. And I think people will gravitate that over time. If they don't, then it is what it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why it's the smoking Nick, bro. Because I'm going to sit here, I'm going to smoke, and I'm going to drink beer all through the podcast, whether you like it or not, nigga. They do it on Drink Champs.
Yeah, that's a fact, though. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody just got to be who they are. Yeah, that's why I fuck with you, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I appreciate that, bro.
Because it's like,
no, you can finish.
It goes a long way. I know it's a lost art. But it still go a long way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's not the popular thing to do. Everybody just trying to fit in out here. You know what I mean? Niggas is grown men trying to fit in still. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah,
true,
you know.
It's true, fam.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't be like that. I can't try to fit in, man. I just gotta do what I do. And I know that the ones who fuck with me, even if it's only 3 motherfuckers, those is my real niggas. You know what I mean?
I agree with that.
And I'm cool with that.
I agree with
cool with that. I let niggas have, 300 fake motherfuckers around.
Nah, and I try to be the type of person I would never ask the person for something I would never give. You know what I mean? So you appreciate when motherfuckers do that to you too. You feel me?
Right.
And that's why you can't. Your circle gotta be small, bro.
Oh, my circle extra small. Extra small.
Hold on real quick. Give me 30. I'll be right back. Nah, because you come to realize, bro, everybody that say they're your homie and everybody that pretend to be your partner really ain't your partner. Because it's not that, and you come to know that the world is about relationships, but those relationships don't necessarily last forever. You know what I mean? And nowadays, everybody wants something from everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Like me hitting you up, want to have a conversation. You feel what I'm saying? Like everybody wants something from everybody. You know what I mean? This shit don't work if I'm by myself, just talking to myself. You feel what I'm saying? The whole time until I learn how to do that, But Until then, I'm relying upon the people that show me love enough to come have a conversation and inconvenience their day at 4:00 in the morning when you could be sleeping, nigga. You know what I mean? So
Right.
you got to show people that you appreciate the fact that, nigga, you don't have to show me the time that you're showing me regardless. And niggas appreciate. And that's the problem with niggas. You feel me? They just act like you're entitled to their time. Time is all niggas have, so you better start appreciating.
Mm-hmm.
Know what I mean?
That's
and
deep.
This is the shit that make me want to quit my job, nigga. You feel what I'm saying? Because all they do is steal my time. Yes, I get paid, but if I'm doing fucking mediocre work, not because I'm doing mediocre work, because the job is mediocre, shouldn't I strive for more?
Right.
I'd be heartless not to when I know I want it.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And you know, that's why I want to drop the. I was coming out with another pod called "Fuck What You Think" podcast. If I don't call this shit "Put the Kids to Bed," but I just want to talk real shit, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, that's a dope name. You know what I'm saying? Dope title. You know what I'm saying? For a podcast, because
I already got
it
it all
sums it
titled
all up.
I already got it all. It's already all situated and everything is already. I got all the emails, the Twitter, everything. Fucking I just got to get. I'm just working on a co-host.
Yeah.
And I gotta get my job in order. I gotta change my time because it's not gonna add up with my East Coast niggas unless we were pre-recorded and then put it out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And niggas don't be knowing how deep a nigga think about all these different type of adventures a nigga trying to go and get into, bro. I'm trying to create a network of a black dude getting money off each other and not hate it. You feel me?
Mm.
If I win, you win. You win, I win. We all winning.
Mm-hmm.
Doing our black media, because at the end of the day, we always crying about these people having us. Why are we not putting the effort in to have the same thing?
I mean, I felt the same way, but like I was saying a little earlier, I be watching so-called black media. What I'm seeing, what I've been seeing for the last few years. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people basically just imitating mainstream media and coming with the same type of viewpoints on real topics. You know what I mean? That need to be really explained from a real. They just on YouTube giving down the watered down version.
We need unfiltered black media.
Oh, this shutting down.
Unfiltered black media. That's a good title name too. That was your watching. Don't steal it.
You said one person watching?
I said to the one person watching, don't steal it. But you know, bruh, because in order to get those mainstream dollars, you gotta kinda, you know,
right? Yeah, dance. I get it.
You gotta dance a little bit.
I understand. I understand.
I might have to cut this neck beard. I can keep the beard, but I gotta cut it off my neck though.
You gotta get your marketing right and all that.
Yeah. You ain't gotta come here like Kevin. You ain't gotta come in here like Kevin Samuels. You ain't gotta have the slickest tongue in the world. You just gotta, you know what I mean? Be approachable.
Yeah, that's true. That's what it is.
Yeah, Yeah, while being unapproachable, be approachable.
That's the key word right there. Be approachable.
Be approachable. For sure.
You gotta make people comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
And it's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? It's nothing wrong with us having abrasive personalities, right? But shouldn't we ease niggas into our abrasive personalities?
Right.
You know what I mean? And I've noticed that works on people, right? When I don't just instantly come abrasive on them and I ease them into my abrasiveness, they handle it a lot better if I just come off abrasive.
Of course.
Over time, they realize, oh, like this nigga's crazy, but they don't. If I ease into it, you know what I mean? Like
you got to spoon feed them.
Yeah, you have to. It's unfortunate, but you have to. Fucking doggone bananas, bro. But I ain't gonna hold you up all night, bro. I appreciate the convo.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know, I'm always willing to tap in. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever you want to, you know, chop it up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Tomorrow, the Suns versus Clippers at 6.
Okay.
If you're not working or doing nothing crazy, man, I'll tap in with you on the line, shoot you the stream, and I'm gonna have some more people, so it'll be more of a panel.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we could definitely do. I still, you know, we still gotta get up on this Knicks stuff, man, because you know things is just rapidly going down by the day. You know what I'm saying?
What did you hear that I missed? We can talk about that quick.
Well, I don't know if I heard something. It was something that was being said today about the Dame situation. It was some news. Some news came out. I forgot what it was, but I know a couple of cats was talking about it today, and it was a lot of strong opinions. You know what I mean?
There's a lot of strong opinions.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that's still, you know, they still hard body on that. You know what I'm saying? Like they saying a whole lot of shit, and I'm just, you know, I just fall back. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't even really trying to hear that.
Bro, I'll take Dame. They don't want to trade RJ for Dame. They crazy, but they crazy.
Yeah, they don't.
They crazy. People are crazy.
He had a game today, right?
Who?
RJ.
Where who?
With Team Canada.
Word? Let me look it up. Bro, shut up.
He dropped like 22 points or some shit.
Team Canada, RJ Barrett in the qualifying tournament. Hold on real quick. Bro, shut up. Don't lay down. Gotta go out there and check that fucking dog before you make me mad.
This nigga going at it with his dog.
Hell yeah, that nigga trying to tweak on me right now. I hear people walking this shit past my apartment and he tweaking.
Doing his job, man. Holding down the fort.
Nah, for sure. That's exactly why I got my nigga, because nigga, he not playing. Because we got this little ass dog, and I'm like, bro, that nigga bark, but then he run up and lick you. Nah, we need a nigga that's gonna run up and bite you. Fuck
you need a gangster to hold you down.
You know what I mean? I was like, nah, hell no. especially until a nigga get the squeeze, because I ain't got no squeeze. You feel me?
Oh, you moving wrong.
To be honest.
Moving wrong. You gotta fix that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Definitely, I haven't been staying dangerous, man. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm not gonna lie. I ain't been moving a certain type of way, so I don't feel like I have to. But there's always those situations that just pop up out of the fucking blue where you just like, man.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but I don't know who they played though. Who they played?
I'm looking at it. It don't say. It says. Let me look. Hold on. It was just showing the players. They played Greece.
Okay.
97
See,
to 91. Oh, and it's on it was on Sportsnet.
yeah, I
I'm gonna
wanted to
share.
see that.
You on your phone right now or your computer?
Nah, I'm on my phone.
All right, I'm gonna share it with you real quick. I'm gonna have to cut this shit out the video later though.
Shit, you might have to scrap the whole video.
Nah, not the whole video, just the part. They usually make me just cut out the scenes when they copyright claim my shit. You know what I mean? They definitely be hitting you, fam. Quick.
Yeah, I see.
They hit your ass quick, bro. I had to cut them shit out of my videos quick. You gonna play the fucking video or no? The fuck? Always got to go to YouTube for stuff. My nigga RJ playing for Canada, trying to get his game up.
Mm-hmm.
He should be dropping 40.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Hell yeah, 22 ain't enough, bro. I need you to drop 40 on these fucking bums.
That's funny you say that because I said the same thing. Like, I mean, it was some good stats. It was some cool stats. But I'm like, for me to see what everybody else see,
Yep.
the Mr. Untouchable, I'm gonna need to see some 40 games, man. Like, I'm gonna.
And fuck that left side slashing. I need to see right side slashing. Because this shit is an indicator of what we get next year. Come on.
I was reading the comments. I see they said he was doing his thing, man.
Let me get rid of a couple of these toggles. This shit, every time I try to fucking screen share, this shit always want to play like it's running slow. And it's not even at the best quality, bro. Y'all playing. So he's supposed to be the best player on this team.
I don't know. I don't know. It was some. I saw it on somebody. Somebody put this up, and I ain't even really fully click on it. I clicked on it and just read a couple of comments, but I didn't play the video. I wanted to see what people was talking. Everybody was hype. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there was a lot of strong opinions today when people was talking about the Dame shit. And
And
I even seen the reporter was talking about it, and he was like, everybody on this team is tradable except for Randall. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So he was like, yo, the Knicks just need to get it done. You know what I mean?
Fuck that people
So
talking about.
so what's this? So free agency, right?
Yeah,
What is it? Next summer is when a lot of free agents come out.
I could look at next year's free agents.
Because I got a theory, I got an analogy for that. Since everybody want to use that as an excuse.
Oh, that's the new excuse. 2022. Come on, bro. It's every
Oh
fucking
yeah,
year.
I bet I hear this come out of their mouth. See, a lot of people are saying things like, "Oh, don't go after Dame, don't go after," but it's really because your favorite player is gonna get caught up in that trade. That's what you really invested in. You know what I mean? Oh, this free agency class is not this and it's not that, so we need to just sit back and chill
Nah,
because
we need to
the
get
next
rid
free
of.
agency
We need
class.
to get rid of all of those picks. Trade RJ for fucking Dame. I don't know what's so fucking hard about that. Like, I don't know why people holding on to
I
the fact.
mean, it's a chance that you might not have to.
All right, so John Wall, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Chris Paul, with Bradley Beal, Kemba, Jimmy,
That's
Kawhi,
next year. That's
Kyrie.
next summer, right?
That's next summer.
That's the all right. That's the one. So they saying don't do nothing because it ain't no this free agency class is trash. So don't do nothing. We shouldn't bust no trades. We shouldn't bust no moves, and we should wait until next summer when the free agency class is popping. I mean,
Bro, we're not gonna get half these players if we wait, bro. Niggas need to make trades, bro. I ain't waiting. I'm tired of waiting. I'm just tired of waiting. If you want one of these players, nigga, grab them now and stop waiting because they're not gonna come to you if you fucking wait. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what people don't understand about that. Wait till next summer for dudes to go to Atlanta like they did before, or go to LA like they did before. Just trade for the who the fuck you want, have a good fucking season, and hope they stay. What the fuck is wrong with that? I don't want to wait. Because this shit look nice, but then we don't get none of these players, and I'm gonna be mad. For sure. Because what? Chris Paul gonna be 38, Kawhi gonna be 32. Nah, man. We want these players. Let's get them now. Straight up. Because after the first like 8 players, it's not looking so good.
yo, what happened, bro?
You heard me?
Nah, that was your end. That was messed up.
No, I think it was. I think it was yours. Cigarettes.
Crazy.
But yo, I said I'm not trying to wait, bro. Like, if we wait, we're not gonna get none of these players. And keep it real, We don't want none of these players. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, like Chris Paul, 36. Now, I mean, we want Kawhi now. We don't want Kawhi next year. Kyle
Yeah,
Lowry. Nobody wants Kyle Lowry. Nobody wants DeMar DeRozan. Nobody wants Otto Porter Jr. I might take Victor Oladipo. People don't want him, right? Tim Hardaway Jr. is a free agent this year. I
right.
don't want Dennis Schroeder. I don't want Evan Fournier. Danny Green, who knows? He can play a role.
He from Long Island.
Iguodala. But all I'm saying is after like the first 8 players, this free agency ain't all that, fam.
Yeah, it's not. And my thing is, see, when these dudes say stuff like that, they never say who they targeting. They never say who they want to go after next summer. It's just another mechanism in my eyes, the way I see it. It's another mechanism to stall out. You know what I mean? Because I think a lot of people, I think a lot of Knicks fans, I think they under pressure that this organization is going to get rid of somebody that they attached to. You know what I mean?
Or my bad, I'm sorry, the 2022, which is next year, John Wall, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Chris Paul, Bradley Beal, Kemba Walker, Jimmy Butler, Kawhi, and Kyrie. So like the first 10 players. And how many out of those 10 players they think is actually going to come to the Knicks? We might could get Zach LaVine.
Yeah.
We might could get Zach LaVine and Julius Randle to pair up. But who's going to be the third option?
See, the way I'm thinking of it is, if you happen to get Dame, if you can make that happen, and you actually get Dame now,
Yeah.
and you make sure that you got Randall there, you know what I mean? You don't put him in no stupid ass trade. And from what I saw something, was it yesterday? They were saying that the Knicks, from all indications, is saying that the Knicks are moving forward with Randall, and that they're not listening to the Knicks fans who want to get Randall up out of town. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bro. If anybody want to get Randall out of town, they dumb. And keep RJ? Come on, bro. That can't be the fucking talk. That can't be the fucking talk.
I'm telling
They're gonna
you,
make
bro.
me crack my other beer if they fucking talking this dumb. Oh my god.
I'm telling you, bro. I heard people saying that. I'm telling you, they saying that, and I can't understand it. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all bugging. You know what I'm saying? Like, get rid of Randall.
But we was talking about this the other day, and I don't know how many different ways I had to explain it to my man. I'm like, yo, son, potential over product, motherfuckers is always gonna take product.
Of course.
This is why niggas don't get freebies. You only get freebies if you chose that you can move the product.
You gotta pay me with a proven dollar.
You gotta fucking produce first. Before, that's why KD was able to sit on his ass in Brooklyn for that year, because he produced the product.
That's right. You move how the product moves. You know what I mean?
Joel Embiid got lucky.
That's a fact.
Because most people would have traded his ass with a foot in a back and a knee injury if you don't play for your first 2 years. That's not always happening in the NBA. So people don't really evaluate these situations. They just talk about it.
Man, it's a lot of cats that want Randall up out of here.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Me neither.
He brought the city something we ain't had in almost a decade. What is they? You think RJ would have did that by himself with no Randall on the team, with Norvell Pell?
This is what I was saying. This is what I was saying. We wouldn't even be in the playoffs, let alone the 4th seed. Y'all act like Rondo. Y'all act like people act like Randall is in the way of RJ's progress or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, he get all the minutes. He get, you know what I'm saying? He got enough rope to do what he do. He just come out on the end that he
Flat.
come out on, because that's where
Yup.
his skill
Coming out
set
flat.
is at. You know what I mean?
Insecure, flat, knowing we need the threes, bricking every one of them. That ain't nobody fault but yours. That ain't Randall's fault. Randall ain't stopping you. You was the one who took the shot when you should have gave it to Randall to take the shot. He earned the right to miss the shots, nigga. You did not.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, man. It's like,
Hopefully, learn
I'm
from it.
hearing it.
In 5 years, I could talk different about him. But at this particular point, if we could get a proven person over projection, I'll take it.
I'm with you. I'm with you on that. You know what I mean?
I
Because
don't
at
know
the end
what's
of
so
the
hard
day,
about that.
and I've been saying that while everybody been screaming all that, yo, the front office ain't gonna do this and they not gonna do that, and I'm like, yo, man, y'all don't know what these dudes is not running their mouth, so you don't even know what angle they coming from. You just gotta
Yep.
judge the little bit that you was able to see is what you gotta is what you got to go on, and the little bit that I saw is the coach that they hired, the GM the new GM that's there running the show, and they don't look like no dudes that's sitting there talking about we about to just raise up a bunch of kids, man. They look like they come in there to make history, man.
And to be honest, right? And this is shit that was killing me too. At the beginning of the season, people was like, yo, we should tank. We should tank. And I'm like, who the fuck is we tanking for?
Bro, dudes was
For the
pissed off that we
Dallas,
was winning.
for the Dallas pick. I'm like, first of all, Dallas has to do bad for our pick, for that pick to be good. And then second of all, why the fuck would we tank?
We would have been a joke for doing that.
Why would we? But the fact that people was bringing it up and really was believing they should do that. I'm like, you don't know that. You is not a basketball fan, bro. You can't be.
I was watching cats pissed off when we was winning. They was against it. How you gonna be against winning? And this is when I gotta check dude's resume. Like,
and then call yourself a fan of your team, though.
I need to know who you are, man. I need to know, when did you start becoming a Knicks fan? You know what I mean? Because something ain't adding up.
I think we might have infiltrators in our.
Oh, we definitely got a lot of motherfucking agents, you know what I mean? Running around this whole Knick camp, like, you know what I mean? We definitely got a lot of wired up niggas running around here, you know what I mean?
And we're not saying as Knicks fans you can't be objective. You definitely can be objective and hold these niggas' feet to the fire, as we do RJ Barrett, right? What we're saying is you can't pander and preach that bullshit if you're a real Knicks fan, like, oh, we shouldn't be winning. We should be getting a draft pick. Who the fuck is coming out? Who's coming out? Because if you think Cade Cunningham is about to be the next LeBron, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I don't see it.
He don't jump off your screen. Usually dudes jump off your screen. Curry jumped off your screen. LeBron jumped off your screen. In high school and college.
Yeah.
You like, who the fuck is that? I didn't say that when I watched them play. Matter of fact, I was trying to notice who them dudes was when I was watching their tape.
Cats want us to lose, man. They like, yeah, we need to lose. We got to stop all this winning. Like, what? Yeah, that's what we here for.
That's
we
the
here
point
to
of
win,
the game,
man.
huh? That's the point of the
We here to
game.
win. Every team is playing for a championship.
That's a, yo, we should lose for a pick. Who's coming out? If Zion was coming out again, then I would have understood it. But knowing the NBA, they're not giving the Knicks the first round draft pick. I don't get what these dudes don't understand. We're not getting another Patrick Ewing. So we have to trade for him.
That's my whole thing.
Everybody keep
You're gonna
thinking
have
we
to
about to
trade
get
for
somebody out the fucking draft. He's not coming. If he was coming, we would have been got him. Who have we gotten through the draft since Patrick Ewing? Who?
Yeah, you just gotta look at the track record. You know what I'm saying? We don't draft those type of players, yo. We just don't do it. It never falls in our lap. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of teams don't draft those type of players, but they win championships though.
Yep.
The Lakers don't hold on to they rookies forever. They pack them niggas up and they go and get them somebody. You know what I mean? They go get them an AD
I don't
and
even
win
know
a
why
chip the
Knicks
very
fans
next year.
think we supposed to hold on to Emmanuel Quickly, RJ Barrett, and Obi Toppin forever. Obi is decent
Now,
and
see,
all that. And
nah,
RJ,
but the thing about it is, I see potential in them.
I don't want to slander these cats because I like them and they won us 40 games. But if it was an 80-game season, would that 40 games have made it to the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean,
But this is evaluations we need to have.
yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
With
A
that
lot of
40,
things went in our favor.
because a lot of things was in our favor. And the biggest point I heard somebody say was as soon as that crowd came back, but I thought that was kind of false because they was playing with the 2,000. You know what I mean? But as soon as they bumped up to like 17,000, they had one game that was good.
Yeah, the moment got too big. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a big moment, and it's kind of like they wasn't familiar with that. They
No, they
went a whole
definitely wasn't
season
ready.
without that.
They
You
definitely
know what I'm
wasn't ready.
saying? They
I'm
went a
glad.
whole season without that.
Yeah, I'm glad we lost to a tough team in Atlanta and they got championship aspirations this year. So I know we didn't lose to no bums, but we definitely wasn't ready. Because I felt like we should have been where they are right now, and we're not.
Yeah,
And I'm
you're right.
disappointed about that. And a lot of the people that didn't show up, I'm ready to get rid of, whether that be RJ, whether that be Burke, whether that be Bullock. But we're not getting rid of our fucking second team all NBA player. That's dumb.
Yeah, I don't see the logic in that,
That's
and
dumb.
I can't believe that so many people is behind that. You know what I mean?
I
I
get it. His
can't
value.
believe that.
I get it. His value is high. But we trade him for somebody and then we still in the same fucking place because we only got one star.
That's my
Yeah,
whole thing.
I know. I get
That's
it.
that's that's it in a nutshell right there. You know what I'm
I get
saying?
it.
That's my whole logic.
No, yo, trust me. I'm smart. I get it. You motherfuckers don't be thinking things through. They just be saying things.
But
Oh,
they
trade
already, but they
Dame.
tell on
No,
themselves already.
you.
They tell on themselves. You know what I mean? When they gluten over these players and all that, they tell on themselves. I know why you don't want to see a Dame over here because you already know that your mediocre fucking cat that you riding with is out of here. You know what I mean? You know that. You know he's coming. You know that's Mando. That's going down. You know what I mean? So you're gonna be against that. You're gonna sit up there and give me all these reasons why you don't need a nigga that can drop 50 at any given night
Oh,
with his
what?
eyes closed.
Oh my
You know what I'm
God.
saying?
There shouldn't be no opposition to the question.
That's half of the fucking points.
I can't.
If a
Yo,
nigga
man.
if a nigga could drop 44 points, that's damn near half of the fucking points. The
Yo,
rest of the team could carry the rest of the way.
next time, if tomorrow or the other day I see somebody going live on this Dame situation and they say something stupid enough to say like We don't need Dame Lillard, and I'm not willing to give up RJ for Dame because he's 31. I'm barking on him. I'm barking on him.
Yeah, this is what people saying this strongly too. Like they really like they really trying to believe the bullshit that's coming out of their mouth. You know what I mean?
Because if they
They
think
really trying to believe it.
it's because of RJ defense, he's decent. Because and his jump shot is way too inconsistent, bro. I'm sorry, it's just way too inconsistent to win the championship at this particular moment. And
And
ain't that the goal? Ain't the goal to win the championship?
that's what the goal is supposed to be. But coming from what's coming out of a lot of people's mouth, oh, we if you think we 3 years away from winning the championship, you're crazy.
Oh
All this stupid
God.
shit, like,
Oh
bro. So how long you think it's gonna take for us to become championship contenders, yo?
oh God.
So you willing? I gotta question you if you willing to sit here and watch 5 years of mediocre bullshit.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Especially
saying? Like what type of person are you?
especially when you crack the window open.
You already got nigga. You can feel the draft, nigga. You can feel the draft coming through the window, nigga. It's cracked.
You crack the window open. Why the fuck is we not going through it now? Anything less is fucking stupid.
I'm telling you, man. I can't believe it sometimes with this stuff I be hearing. You know what I'm saying? And I try to understand. Oh, we don't want to gut our team. This, that, and the third. I get all that, but don't think for 1 minute that if they putting a plan together to snatch up Dame, don't think that they got a full all out plan. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think that they don't have this whole thing figured out of how they want to move, what moves they want to make, who they want to pair him with. Don't think they not thinking that way, man. They only
And
gonna go
to
and
be
make a
honest,
trade.
to cut not to cut you off, but RJ is not better than CJ, right? So if RJ is not better than CJ, who is Dame has to come. We're not, like what I mean RJ is not better than CJ. Dame and RJ don't fit.
It don't even sound right to me.
It don't fit. And
It
to
don't
be
even
honest,
sound right.
I'm not. If I'm Portland, I'm not giving you Dame without Siege. I'm not giving you Dame if I can't get RJ at least. And I'm being realistic about that. I'm not giving you Dame if I can't get RJ.
Right. I don't know, man. Telling you, bro. Like,
That's my opinion.
yeah, everybody got their opinions. You know what
I'm
I'm
not giving
saying?
up.
But
I'm not giving up. If the people I'm not giving up is the people that's really effective. Mitchell Robinson. You know what I mean? A fucking
oh, they was throwing Mitch all in that trade. I was hearing
or
all the, you know what I'm saying, and I understand it. I understand that we're gonna lose Mitch in that deal.
we
You know what I'm
may.
saying?
Yeah, we
We're
may.
gonna lose Mitch in that deal. And I'm a Mitch dude, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I understand. I understand. Even though I don't want to lose Mitch, I understand that our team is gonna be better off, you know what I'm saying? If you bring in a nigga like Dame and you pair him with Randall and you put some strong pieces around, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I understand. And then we still, y'all want to talk this free agency shit? Oh, let's not do nothing because next year, da, da, da. Well, you would have to make a move right now to land you a piece right now with Randall so that next year you can go in your fucking wallet and drop a bag on a free agent. So now, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna have to get some of that piece right now so that you can get the finishing touches next summer.
Word.
And then you straight. Because don't think that we not gonna do nothing now and then we just gonna make all these fucking moves next summer. Nah, it ain't gonna work like that. You're gonna have to get a piece right now. If it's available, if Dame is available, you get him right now. You get him right now.
I don't know what's
You
wrong with him. He's
you tear
available
the East
now.
up. Yeah, it's day by day. It's like it's something cooking with that shit. You know what I mean? And people getting more and more upset as the days go by because the more they hear it, you know what I'm saying? I had a little nigga call me a fanboy in one of these chats yesterday. You a Dame fanboy. I started to go off on a little nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I had to understand where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And I had to respect niggas shit. You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean? Like, I ain't even gonna get too deep on that. You know what I'm saying? But
No, I get it though. I get it.
you feel
I
me?
definitely
You know what I'm
get
saying?
it.
Like, you gotta respect where you at. You know what I'm saying? I said something. I said something. You know what I mean? Like I politely addressed it. You know what I mean? Because it ain't about no fanboy shit. First of all, I'm a man. I'm not a boy. Let's get that right. You know what I mean?
For sure.
I'm talking real shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you know, to
You're
be
a
honest,
hater.
bro, yo, what's up, Delano? But yo, to be honest, bro, people don't want to hear objectivity when it's not, and even me at times, right? People don't want to hear objectivity when it's not painted in the way they want to hear it, fam. And Delano, RJ is not
Yeah, I
better
mean
than
everybody
CJ.
not gonna have the same
And
opinion.
maybe defensively sometimes, but RJ gets punked. We watch the games. You know what I mean?
He, he said I'm a fan of Damian Lillard's
Damian
game.
Lillard. But he also said
Yeah,
RJ is better than CJ on defensive end. And since Dame isn't a defensive presence, we sacrifice not stopping scoring. Uh,
I don't think that. I don't think that that's
and I don't
like.
think
I think that that's another way
excuse.
to just like.
No, it's another excuse because at the end of the day, RJ wasn't this defensive presence. He ain't no fucking Tony Allen.
Yeah, he definitely not.
He not shutting nobody down. He get buckets scored on him.
I
So,
watched it.
bro, and me as well. So
I watched it. I don't like the way I don't like the way Jimmy Butler did him dirty. You know what I mean?
he was schooling them.
Yeah, he was schooling. I don't like that. I want to see RJ redeem himself from that. Honestly, you know what I mean? Because I
More than
think that
one.
that's gonna be his bully in the East. You know what I mean? Until he addressed that situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't be like, even no matter how hard you gotta fall down trying to guard him. You can't just be letting him punk you.
Right. I
Like,
don't like the way Booker. I don't like the way Booker was getting his shit off.
I agree.
And I understand Booker is Booker. You know what I mean? One thing that I really don't like, I don't want to hear this defensive shit with RJ. I don't like the way he made that nigga Kyle Kuzma look like he's something.
Man.
And he's trash. But how he get his shit off on you? He was playing lights out. That shit had me upset. Not this bum nigga.
I agree with you, fam.
Like you know what I mean? I didn't like that Lakers game. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, I think that was the same game where RJ shot that logo shit that at the last couple of seconds of the
Yeah,
game.
when we had it was like how many? It was like 13 seconds left.
Yeah,
And
I didn't like
oh my
that. You know what I'm
god,
saying?
bro, I was
Like,
pissed.
I
I ain't
think
gonna
me
lie, bro.
personally, I feel like RJ was better defensively last year. I kind of respected his defense better. And I looked at him like, yo, he gonna be an L2 way, you know what I'm saying? And this year I kind of felt like he kind of fell off from the defense a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I saw the difference, but I saw he was trying to focus on his offense. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to take his offense up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But he kind of,
he definitely had his moments when he played his hard defense. You know what I mean? definitely had
Yeah,
his moments when he played his ass off.
I mean, even Randall is not a defensive player,
No, he's not.
but he had moments. You know what I'm saying? Like he had some moments where he shined. Like I like the way he played. He played against AD because AD numbers were shaky. You know what I'm saying? And we know
No.
AD could go off, and Randall
Yeah,
was on his body. You know what I'm saying? So
he
I
definitely
respected
had.
that.
He definitely was on AD body that game,
Yeah, he was on his body.
bumping them and yeah. We shouldn't have lost that game, bro. I was pissed
Yeah,
about
we
that
shouldn't have
shit.
lost that game.
To let
Shouldn't have
Taylor,
lost that game. That was one.
like Rose on Taylor Horton Tucker getting pumped that game, bro. I was not feeling that.
Yeah.
He said, but RJ wasn't. Hold on. Delano says, but RJ wasn't guarding Booker the majority of the game. Reggie Bullock was.
Reggie Bullock had to take a lot of his assignments.
That's hella funny.
What? Nah, I'm just saying. Like, I mean,
That's hella
at the
funny.
end of the
Nigga
day, it's
said
a
Reggie
team
Bullock got
sport.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
he
can't
he
guard him,
do.
bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You gotta switch. We gotta switch. Ain't nothing wrong with that though.
I mean, when you talk about defense, you have some cats on this team that you could actually put their name in defensive situations. You know what I mean? Defensive conversation. And Bullock is one of those dudes. Like, you know what I mean? When you talk defense, you talking Bullock.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? If
Well,
he can't do nothing else, you know what I mean? He'll run up and down the court with somebody. You know what I mean?
and Nerlens had a little bit of perimeter
Yeah, no,
defense.
like certain people they
And
stand out, and you don't have to question. You know what I mean about their defense,
yeah,
even if they get cooked that night. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Everybody get cooked. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
Nerlens got dunked on once or twice, but he went on a streak of just blocking everything at the rim, and I was
Yeah,
liking that.
he stood out. When you say defense on this team, you're gonna be mentioning more of Noel,
Mitch,
Bullock.
Bullock.
Yeah, Mitch didn't play, but we know Mitch's defense. You know what I'm saying? Like Randall, you're not going to associate his name with defense. You know what I mean? Like he's just some defensive juggernaut. He's not. You know what I'm saying? But his points make up for all that. You know what I
And if
mean?
we being objective, he need to work on his game too. He need to work on his right
Of,
hand.
of
You know what I
course
mean?
he do.
He need to stop being so predictable in the paint. You know what I mean? Like be a little more creative. You feel me?
I
Work
want
on
to
your,
see where he gonna take his game to
work
because
on your double
he
pump
actually try to
penetration.
improve every year. So I want to see where he gonna take his shit. He got a taste of something that he never got a taste of. You know what I mean?
And now it's time to stay at that level.
Yeah, I want to see how he gonna move on this new level that he
To
on.
be
You know what I'm
honest, I want to
saying?
see Randall be a 30-point scorer next year. Anything less, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I mean he definitely could take his scoring average up
Yeah,
a
because
few notches. You know
come
what I mean?
on, bro. At least 28 points a game, right? Is that too much
I
to ask?
mean that ain't easy, but yeah, I think that's what that's around with that's what Dame averaging.
Could you imagine two players averaging 28? See, people don't got no foresight. No foresight. Randall trajectory is going upwards. It doesn't matter about that one playoff series.
Yeah, I kind of got over it. You know what I'm saying? I was upset about it, but I kind of got over it. What he said?
He said the problem with Randall in the postseason was that he wasn't going to in the post and being versatile. And I agree with you. I don't think he was playing his game at all. I don't think he played his game at all. I think he played a lot very tentative from being
Yeah,
mediocre and saying it. And I just feel like he was just a little too much on the perimeter, not enough bully ball. And I like
right.
when you go back down, bully ball, turn, shoot his fadeaways. Like that's how you get going.
Yeah, that's a
And
fact. You know what I'm
he was
saying?
forcing a lot of things, and I didn't really like that. Like he should have shot. He should have went to the post, like you saying, shot a couple turnarounds, couple fadeaways, and then his three would have been good in the corner. Then his three comes. You know what I mean? Because usually, if he don't come out stroking those threes, you know what I mean, he immediately goes to his post up game. He wasn't really going to his post up game, like, and none of them niggas could guard him. Not Capella, not John Collins, not Herder, Hunter, none of them. So he wasn't being assertive, if you ask me.
Yeah, that shit was a nightmare. You know what I mean? It was a nightmare. Like that's one series that I want to erase out of my mind. I mean,
nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was very upset. If you noticed, I disappeared for like a week.
Yeah, that was rough, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, it was one of the things where I was like, I didn't really want to talk to nobody about it because I was super upset. Because I thought Game 4 at least he'd get out that slump, and then I realized like, damn, we about to lose for real. Like when we lost Game 4 and we didn't tie the series up and we was down 3-1, I'm like, damn, they're coming back to the Garden. I'm like, yeah, we might lose tonight. Like I'm trying to be optimistic, but in my back of my mind, I'm like, fuck. And then I watched them give up in the third quarter, and I'm like, fuck, bro. Like, I was
that shit was rough. That was rough.
I was pissed. I wanted to. No, I wanted to. It had me like, fuck, bro. The Knicks is dead, and I wasn't in my disloyalty, but I'm like, yo, damn, son. Like, I gotta expand my channel now because my energy is not going to be different, but it's not going to be as energetic if like they were playing. So I was touched by it. You know what I mean? Pause, but I was touched.
Yeah, sure. It was rough, man. It was like I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Because I kind of felt like everything that Atlanta is doing right now, I felt like that was us. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like that was our lane. You know what I'm saying? Like that, the whole lane, the whole path that they took, and the way they did their thing, I felt like I saw us doing that. I saw us in the Eastern Conference Finals. You know what I mean?
Yo, son, I was like, people like, yo, where you see the Knicks? And everybody like, yo, second round. I'm like, nah, Eastern Conference Finals. We the sleeper. Nobody wants to play us. Atlanta spanked our ass. We got one game. I was pissed.
I expect us to come out swinging, man.
And then
I expect us to come out swinging.
The NBA so cold, bro. If we don't get it right, we're gonna be in the lottery again next year. And that's what people don't understand. It's like we gotta get it right, bro. Next year we might go back to 80 games. We don't know. We gotta make sure we can win at least 50. Can we win 50 games with the roster we had last year? I don't think so.
Yeah, that'll be a long, drawn out season, man. And some Knicks fans want us to be in the lottery next year. You know what I mean?
Bro,
like,
we started breaking down towards the end of the season. We had too many veteran players and not enough players. Like,
Delano he had another question. You ain't read it.
Oh, did he? The question I pose is, does Portland ask for Randall to make up for the loss of Damian Lillard instead of Obi Toppin? I would say if they giving up Damian Lillard, they in rebuild mode. So no. If they give up Damian Lillard, CJ next.
Yeah. Come to think of it, they probably wouldn't go that route off the strength that Randall is up for a contract.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you get rid of one bag to drop another bag, and
and now that he made second team, that's a super max.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? His stocks is going up. His stocks is going up. And that's the thing with these small markets though. They always got to do this every couple of years. they always got to let go. You know what I'm saying?
I think about every 8 years.
Yeah, every couple of years they have to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because that should be a strain on the books. Like you can't maintain these players. You know what I mean?
to be when you think about Randall, I think his value went down a little bit in the playoffs, but he still got all these accolades would push it back up. You feel me? So
Right.
if he was a C minus, if he was a C plus player at the end, at the beginning of the season, you could say he's a B plus player now, probably A
Yeah.
minus.
Mm-hmm.
I would call him an A minus player because when he show up, he's
Because
super fucking reliable. In the
the
biggest
only
moments of
blunder,
time, he's reliable.
the
But
only
when he
blunder he
disappeared,
got is the playoffs.
yeah, exactly.
Only blunder on his resume for this year is the playoffs.
The only
You know what
thing
I'm
I didn't
saying?
like
Which
about his
is it's
game
not a small blunder, but you know.
during the season, and the playoffs is the playoffs. You can't win it all. It's not personal, but is I just didn't like he got about like 4 or 5 opportunities to hit the game winner and he missed them all. And that shit used to irk my nerve too.
Yeah, it did.
That
Definitely
shit,
did.
that shit used to irk my nerve too. Because I'm like, yo, if you want to be that guy in New York, you gotta hit those shots. You gotta put these cats out of their misery. You can't throw the chair after the Brooklyn loss when you had the chance to win the fucking game. Know what I mean? You had the game in regulation. You can't get mad at overtime. Hit the shot. There ain't no overtime. So we could be objective about both players if you know what I mean. But
Of course,
if I had to choose, it's Randall over RJ right now for sure.
I mean that's not even hard to I don't know why is that so hard to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like we watch his progress, we watch what he turned into. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to speak of his name differently than how you spoke of it in the previous year.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
And he always
Like
showed
he has
flashes of his potential, though. He showed it from college and high school.
I always saw the potential in him. You know what I mean? Even in the NBA, you know what I mean? When he was with the Lakers,
I
like
agree with that. Randall was one of my sleeper NBA players.
yeah, he always had, you know what I mean, something with him. You know what I mean? That you could see the explosiveness in him. Like, yo, this kid play like a dog, you know what I mean?
Nah, Randall cost us that game, bro. He should have hit that. He should have hit that shot at the end of regulation, and he wouldn't have been in that situation where he dribbled because that's a discontinue, and that's what the ref called. That's why it's called travel. Know what I mean? Even though Kyrie hit it, if the ref don't see it, it just looked like he went up for a jump shot and didn't drop the ball. He landed with 2 feet with his hand with the ball in his hand. If he hit the ball, release the ball and then re-grab it and then go up again. Or put your shoulder in Kyrie's chest and be the big man that you fucking are. Shoot the turnaround and end the game. Why you facing up? So many angles I could take. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he needed a game winner last year, man. That would have really got him.
I don't think he had
You know what I'm saying? Got him going. Like, yeah, he ain't have no game winner, and he was in them situations time after time. You know what I mean?
And we was going to overtime. So, and this is when I started realizing, like, yo, he's a piece. He's not clutch. He had clutch moments, but he's a piece.
I'm cool with that.
And I'm
okay cool with that. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I've been saying it for the longest. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that for the longest that I don't see him as a number one option. You know what I'm saying? As far as when you really put your squad together and you going for that trophy.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
A 2 or a 3 option. A 2 or the 3rd option.
Right, depending on, you know what I'm saying, who you got on your team. You know what I mean? How you construct your team. You know, he could easily fall down to a 2. And if your team is really like that, yeah, he could be like a 3. You know what I'm saying?
But what he don't understand, what a lot of people, we need him to do what he did. And this is, can he do what he did this year, being a third option? Without the ball in his hand so much? Because he touched the ball a lot.
Yeah, he had a lot of opportunity.
So I need to see
But the
more
funny
next
thing
year.
about it, but the funny thing about it, didn't he lead this team with assists? He led the team with points, assists, and rebounds. So
Yeah.
he was doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like he was just some scoring machine that
No,
was just
but
going nuts.
you got to understand, Shaw, we had the slowest. We had the slowest offense in the league, and it was 22nd. So that
23rd.
23rd, exactly. Yeah. So our pace was super slow. So what I'm trying to say is he going to be able in the limit? Because if he had a third option, his possession is going to be limited. Can he still produce without touching the ball as much as he was touching it before?
I believe he can, and I believe that it'll kind of make him look a little better. Because like we said before, like we said the other day, when you put these cats in a situation where you giving them a lot of minutes or you featuring them a lot, that it's a flip side to that. It gives them opportunity to shine, but it also gives them more opportunity to fuck up. You know what I mean?
That's very true. That's true.
So
I
you
did
know what
say
I'm
that
saying?
earlier.
So
For sure.
it's like sometimes you're gonna be on the bad end of the stick. You know what I mean? Because it's featuring you. The ball is going through you so much that come on, man. Everybody is not gonna gonna be 100% efficient. You know what I mean? Like
And I think when we get Dame, we can still play through. I think we can still play through Julius.
because Dame should be interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? Like Dame should be what he is, a 2 guard, 1 guard. You know what I'm saying? Like you should be able to play into that. You know what I mean? And make it work into your
I was
favor.
talking to my uncle, and I'm gonna get him on the live tomorrow. I'm gonna hit him up after we get off work, so we could go back and forth because he gonna have some strong opinions compared to what we've been saying tonight, bro. He got the completely opposite opinion of what we have, and that's why I want us to dialogue it because we need to explain to this dude, and he's what damn near in his 50s, so. He's just tired. He's like a battered. He like a. I wouldn't say he don't got Stockholm because he don't love his captive, but but he battered and bruised and bitter when it comes to like the Knicks and the Giants. Like he's a fan, but he's also a hater. So you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I heard him the other night. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a fan, but he's also a hater, and I had to call him out. Like, yo, bro, you're a hater, bro. Like, all you spew is hate, my nigga. Like, spew some positive, and then it might happen, my nigga. Like,
I
if you
think a
always
lot of Knicks fans suffer from that, though. I think a lot of Knicks fans suffer from that. I think some of our Knicks fans, they probably just so used to being mediocre that they kind of want to stay that way.
fuck that. T.I. said it. I don't want no mediocre. I don't want no mediocre. Nah, bro. It's not. We in the 2020s, man. We need a championship, bro, in this decade.
Delano said, "How are we feeling about the draft?"
I don't like nobody. Nobody's popping off the screen. It might be different by summer, To be honest, I might, Matt McClung. I like that white boy.
Yeah, this is just kind of weird for me because I really don't know what direction we going in. You know what I'm saying? It's like we could go so many different places. It's like,
Yo, son, to be
look,
honest, if we being smart, we need to put a whole bunch of shooters around Randall and fucking win now.
I mean, Tibbs kind of gave us that. He kind of let that out the other day. He said we looking for shooters.
Yeah, yo, that's what we need. Yo, that's the only thing we was missing. We had the D. We had playmaking, bro. Niggas was just missing. Everybody saying we need a point guard, point guard. D Rose was playing point guard, even though he was scoring. Dudes was getting their shit off. They was just missing. Everybody we had could create their own shot this year, besides Reggie Bullock. Other than that,
the playoffs, like I be saying, like, yeah, Randall didn't show up and be the Randall that we got used to, but nobody showed up.
But bro,
D Rose showed up.
To be honest, that series changed when Alec Burke dropped 27 and we lost.
Yeah, that was a game that we were supposed to win, for sure.
Because he showed up for Randall and nobody helped him.
Mm-hmm.
I was pissed when we lost that game, bro. Game 1, I was pissed. He said we're looking for shooters who play defense. There's a lot of prospects that fit that description. But how clutch and consistent is they going to be, Delano, right now? We try to win in the next 2-3 years, not 8 years from now.
And let's get it right.
And that's my question for you, Delano.
The next 2-3 years. Now? And in the meantime, in that next 2-3 years, we're not trying to be crawling in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
How close was we to the play-in game?
It was
close enough.
The scale could have tipped the opposite way in the last couple of games, yo.
And we would have been the seventh. We would have been the 6th seed.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean?
Because we finished the same record as Atlanta and fucking Miami. Or Miami had 1 game less than us, 40 or 39 or some shit, something like that. But still,
we finished with the same record as Atlanta.
And if we're looking for shooters that play defense, that means Lonzo coming here.
I ain't really sold on Lonzo though.
You don't like Lonzo?
I'm not sold on him the way that the whole Nick universe think that he's a must-have.
I think I like his progression and how he's improved very quickly. He in his 3rd season, going on his 4th. And I wouldn't mind taking his brother too. If everybody want to be projecty.
Well, what brother you talking about?
LiAngelo.
The baby?
Nah, that's LaMelo.
Oh, okay. LiAngelo.
The middle. I mean, the oldest. No, the middle one. LiAngelo. Jello.
Yeah.
I like his game. He just ain't got no opportunity. Or I think he has. He just haven't got a chance to play like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Bro,
I'm not really.
That's what I really wanted, bro. If I was the Knicks, fuck tanking this year. Why did you tank last year to get LaMelo?
Yeah, LaMelo, that kid is special, man.
Or trade up that Obi Toppin pick to get LaMelo. See, this is what I'm talking about. Knicks want to go through the draft, but then when the draft comes, they're not making the right decisions. So why don't just trade for the proven superstars now?
I mean, because everybody said that we gonna gut our whole roster. And, you know,
But our whole roster is already gutted, my man. Though we got to replace 7 of the 15 players that we have. Dudes think every free agent that we got on our team is coming back because they delusional. Highly.
yeah, we probably keep 2.
Our fucking Alec Burke and Rose. Even though I keep Nerlens. I like Nerlens. But people
Nerlens is
talking
cool.
now that we got Nerlens, we can't keep Mitch. I'm like, bro, what is Mitch ain't worth no like, oh, he gonna want the bag. Oh my God, bro. Y'all niggas be over evaluating these niggas, bro. I be listening to some people talk and I'm thinking, like, what is their evaluation? This nigga is not no man. They're like, yo, Nerlens gonna want like 15 a year now. I'm like, yo, bro, no. Nerlens might get the 8 that he turned down last year from us.
I tell you one thing: when Nerlens get this bag, Nerlens is going back to injury Nerlens. Because I seen him for the whole season. This man was hurt the whole season, and every time he stayed on the floor, he stayed. You know what I mean, getting knocked down. And every time when they called the timeout and they walked his ass off the court, they was ready to really like sit his ass down. And I had to read his lips. He was telling them like, no, I'm good. But he got the pain all in his face. He limping. You know what I'm saying? He was fighting for that money, yo. He was fighting for that because he has a reputation of being injury prone.
Yep.
So now while he on the Knicks, it's like this is an opportunity for me to get paid. So he was sucking up a lot of that pain. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But what you think he gonna do once he set in? He locked in for like 2-3 years. Oh, when he get up off that ground, he gonna be like, yeah, I think I need to go to the locker room.
I hope he don't do us like that because he played his ass off this year.
Yeah, he fought because he needed that bread. Like,
and I feel like he played like that last year with OKC with Chris Paul. I feel like he balled out.
I wasn't watching him
behind Steven Adams.
I mean, but behind Steven Adams, yeah.
Yeah, behind.
He was meant to be
our backup. No matter if he got thrust into the starter because of Mitch injuries, he was meant to be our backup. Mitch is just a monster in the pick and roll, and you're not, and he can, you know what I mean? And I heard he came back at 270. I'm like, yo, I want to see Shaq Mitch. I want to see Shaq.
Delano right about that. Phil, I feel like Phil Jackson was sabotaging our team, man.
Correct.
I did not trust him. I did not trust that man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Working for the Lakers while working for the Knicks, huh?
The whole time. I felt that way the whole time. I felt like somebody needed to step in and put that shit to a cease, you know what I mean? Because it was plain to see to me, you know what I mean? That shit looked like foul play all the way.
Correct.
The decisions he was making, the way he trashed Melo in the public, I'm like, yo, that's gonna leave a stain on our franchise. You know what I mean? Like, this is how we handle our players. Like, we don't, you know what I mean? That's not what you do.
That's a good point. It's a really good point.
He didn't even want to be here.
Nah, so why take the job?
Because Dolan bumped it up. You know, that's at that time that was a $4 million a year job. And he turned it down, and Dolan was basically throwing money at him. He bumped that shit all the way up to 12 a year. And that's when he took it.
Robbed. You let that man
come straight robbery.
Rob us for $12 million.
Straight robbery.
for Porzingis and Frank. And I like Frank. I wish Frank would got more time and they would actually turn him into the point guard that we need because he actually has the defense and shit that we need and he has the potential to shoot the threes that we need. But as I said, if they don't feature you, you might look like a bum, right? So I seen a lot of fight in Frank this year. He came back from injury and played well. And he never got rewarded for playing well, which is confusing to me because as a coach, you should reward your players for playing well.
Yeah.
So I got my gripes with Thibodeau. If I'm being objective, bro, I got my gripes with the whole fucking team, and hopefully we get our shit
drop
together.
something else.
He says, finally someone agrees with me. I said Phil was sabotaging. Coaching decisions, questionable draft picks, devalued our franchise player.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I felt that way the whole time.
I think it was, yeah, you're right about that because after Carmelo left the Knicks, they was talking about he don't want to be a role player, and they was just starting that trash shit me and Shaw was talking about earlier, where they just telling you how you feel without even speaking to the player.
Exactly.
It's crazy, dog. Like
it's the control the narrative, man. You know what I'm saying? Just put something on your name and just think you just gonna wear that jacket, like. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's wild.
I was happy Carmelo defended himself because, like, they really do that shit to you. Like, they did it to Rondo. They try, like, when you're a superstar and they don't want you to pay you superstar money, they start talking about your character. The same character that you had when you was fucking doing your thing. Now, all of a sudden, your character's a problem, right? Know what I mean? Carmelo never had bad character. Carmelo was the same way he always been. They just try to humble you. Especially when you're black. Fuck.
You know how that go.
They try to humble you. You know what I mean? So Carmelo, you don't want to be a role player? Well, spread the narrative that you're uncoachable. Like, and George Carlin used to do that. George Carl used to do that shit to Carmelo a lot too.
Yeah, he did. He did.
And
he came out trashing him.
Yeah, I didn't forget that shit neither. Like, it's like, first of all, we're not your fucking pets. You have to pay us to be there, else we won't show up, bitch. Fuck. Them days is long gone. Get over it. We don't have to move how you want us to fucking move, as long as we get the job done.
Yeah, but what was the name of that? The owner of the Clippers that got caught saying that shit.
Fucking
that they had to made him sell the team.
What the fuck, Donald Sterling.
Something Sterling.
Donald Sterling, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He not the only owner that was moving like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at it, yeah, Donald Sterling. If you look at it, and this is the thing I don't respect about LeBron, right? LeBron always made it his business to talk shit about Dolan. Business that don't even pertain to him. He's not a New York Knick, you know what I mean? He always made it his business to come out and trash Dolan about being the worst owner, and you know what I mean? Oh, well, he did the Oak and da-da-da-da. I'll never play for him and this, that, and the third. Bro, the same thing that Donald Sterling did, the owner of the Cavs did to LeBron when he left the Cavs. He put out that open letter and was basically talking to him like he was property. I did all this for you, and I took care of you and your family. And bro, he treated you like a fucking slave, and you went back to him.
Word.
I always looked at Braun funny over that.
Oh, bro, this shit, like, these niggas might be getting money and they might be allowed to be social activists and shit now, but come on, man, this shit is still paid slavery, bro. These niggas don't get to see their family as much, and they mask it with the fucking media, calling it dedication, and you know what I mean, trying to, oh, you shouldn't have other interests besides sports, and like motherfuckers just supposed to be just one track minded. Like people ain't complex. Like we don't have
Yo,
interests besides what we do for
that
a living.
open letter, bro. That letter he was going in on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you actually went back to him, which make me think, because you know I'm a critical thinker. It made me think he got something on you. Because he talking
Oh,
about how he took care of you. You know what I mean? How, all
he
I done for
did.
you. So he
Come
must have
on,
been
bro.
taking care of you under the table before you even came to the Cavs, because you in that city. You
Bro,
from Akron. You know what I'm saying?
Bron Moms was
You're from
wilding.
Akron. So he might have been the
Bron
one that
Moms
was
was
fronting that
wilding.
Hummer that you was driving through on.
Yeah, bro. Bron Moms was wilding
Yeah,
his first 5 years.
right. You said what?
Bron Moms was wilding his first 5 years in the league.
Who his mom's?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. She was a loose cannon.
Didn't she fuck one of his
She was a
teammates?
loose
I mean,
cannon.
yeah, didn't she fuck with one of his teammates? And no disrespect,
Yeah.
Bron. I'm just bringing up these facts, man. This shit is
Yeah.
public record.
Yes, that came out. I don't know how true it was, you know.
It's
I
funny
don't
how
know if it was
Delano.
true, you know, but it was some
It's funny
things.
how fucking Delano West is doing super bad, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, Delonte West, yeah.
Yeah, Delonte, motherfucker, yo, blackballing people is a real thing, bro.
It's not a joke, man. It's not a joke. It's not a joke at all. And he's
It's
right.
so,
He's the only one that got caught. Right.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I
He's
know
the
a
only
lot of
one
them
that
move
can,
like that.
bro. Just look at how they
And
treat football.
I think that was the reason why they all turned their back on him, because he let out the secret. All the owners turned their back on him because they looked at him like, yo, this
And,
motherfucker let the secret out. Like,
but
you gotta get rid of him.
the audacity of him to feel that way while he dates a half black chick. These
That
niggas
ain't
have
that don't mean nothing, man.
nah. But what I'm saying is like you wanna dip in niggas chocolate, right? You wanna dip in my chocolate jar, but you just wanna pick and choose what you can have. Get the fuck out of here, bro. You take what's in the jar.
I mean, that ain't nothing but a fetish, man. They do
Apparently,
that all day. That ain't nothing but a fetish.
but I ain't gonna lie.
What Delano said?
She was on code. She was definitely on code. You know why the open letter
Delano put
wasn't
something
looked
else
at?
up.
He said, "You know the open letter wasn't you know why the open letter wasn't looked at bad in the public because the open letter was disguised as something for the fans."
Right.
I'm not gonna lie, the way LeBron
That
handled
makes
it
sense.
was tacky, though. You know what I mean? It was definitely tacky for him to handle it the way he handled it. That ESPN fucking making people wait for 3 hours.
Yeah, the way he left.
That shit was tacky. I ain't gonna lie. Nobody handles free agency like that. And you try to make yourself above the game doing that shit. And nah.
I mean, but he do that though.
And that was the first time he did that shit.
Yeah, right. Delano, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like slave masters, they dipped in the chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
that's a fact.
For sure.
And that's how I looked at it. You know what I'm saying? I looked at it like that was his fetish. It don't mean that he's connected to her or he's connected to her group. It's just I'm a billionaire and I could do what I want. Like this is what I feel like doing right now. You know what I mean?
Guard. She's just expendable.
Yeah.
Like
So
his,
you
like
know,
his money. For sure, like his money.
And he basically got awarded. You know what I'm saying? Like what he sold that joint for like $3 billion. That's his punishment.
Oh, masked under what? Like he just said, masked under the guise of his wife or ex-wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the NFL, the NBA slick, but it's that tokenism, son. You know what I mean? They'll always give you the
Right.
token, like some change has really happened, but it hasn't. That's why they can cram.
Exactly.
That's why they can cram 70 games into like fucking 3 months, 4 months. But then you think
Crack
you
the
got
whip.
them. You know what I mean? And then most of our players are fucking injured now. Most of the best ones. And now we left with all these motherfuckers that could, I wouldn't say play on the street because they professional, but they're not the niggas that you rely on every day.
Yeah, they not the top product, you know what I mean? That people come to see like that.
They're definitely gonna have a game here or there, but the playoffs is the pressure on, and then you see most of these dudes ain't worth the money, bro. It's disgusting.
Braun was showing up to the game sipping wine. That nigga's a narcissist, yo. Yo, Braun was coming to the games drinking wine, yo. When he was injured last year.
You think he wasn't doing that in the game?
Probably. They said Ron Artest used to do that. They said that nigga used to guzzle like a $40 bottle of Hennessy at halftime in the locker room to the head. Come out on the court wired. Word, that was a rumor that was floating around the NBA back in the day.
I believe it. I believe it because the fucking old school football players used to have jobs.
Shit.
That wasn't football. Like you played a whole football season and then you gotta go back home and be a carpenter, nigga. The fuck? That's what these new niggas need, bro. They need in the off season, they need to go be a carpenter, work at Home Depot, work at Walmart, do some regular shit, and then they'll appreciate all that shit that people have done before them to make them the money that they make so that they don't appreciate nobody. And then half of these niggas broke anyway. These niggas live paycheck to paycheck like they regular.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't teach them no financial literacy. They pretend like they feed them financial literacy. Fucking 10 years later, so and so broke. How the fuck is he broke when he made $150 million in the league?
Yeah, that happens so much, man. That it's sad, man. It's sad.
But you know what they do? Their brethren, they'll ease their they'll ease them in the NBA. It's a little different. If you're a certain type of player, they'll ease you into broadcasting and shit. You know what I mean? Like, not everybody get eases into broadcasting, bro. They'll give you a shot though. I won't say that they won't give you a shot. They will give you a shot.
They gave a lot of brothers shots. You know what I mean?
A lot of, you know what I mean? They do give you a shot though. Like
yo, Delano crazy.
Yeah, fucking Chris Paul had that secret stuff too this year. Hell yeah, bro. We're gonna shut it down right now though. Let me drop this bomb. Delano, I appreciate you coming through. Man, we going live tomorrow, probably like 6:30, 9:30 East Coast time. You feel me? Boom. Let me drop this bomb. We out.